computer.
Yes, Mom?
All right.
Oh, wow. Perfect timing. Okay, sure, be down in a minute. Okay, so, unlucky timing. I have to go pick up some food. I thought that wasn't until 10 minutes from now. So, while I get back,
Well-
Mensch, do you have your computer booted up?
Hold up.
Do you have your computer booted up?
On. All right, got my headphones on.
Okay, do you have Blender booted up?
If you give me like 30 seconds.
Thank you.
10 seconds remaining. What are you complaining about, Windows? What are you complaining about? What's the issue? Oh, OneDrive isn't signed in. Don't fucking care, didn't ask.
Don't care. Ask. Okay, so I gotta pick up something. In the meantime,
it's Blender's in the middle of booting up. Give me a sec. It takes a second.
I'm just gonna play a random video. In the meantime,
I thought you were gonna name the first thing and let us have at it, or you want to draw when we get back.
Fuck it, draw autism creature. I'll be right back.
All right, hold on. Wait, I'm trying to share my screen. Holy shit! Come on, you fucking piece of shit!
Thank you. Okay, so basically, birthday doodles, but I gotta pick up food for my parents because they're having a big party.
Oh my god, it's not loading! God damn!
Wait, is the stream started? Are we started?
Yes, we
Hello,
started.
I'm trying. Hello, stream. Fucking Blender's trying to open, but it's refusing. I need to find the dumb version of Blender.
The dumb version of Blender?
The one that's not attached to Steam.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You know what? Just.
No, I got it. I got it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God. Okay. Basically, doodle autism creature. I'll be right back. Mensch,
there it is.
Mensch, keep him busy. Play dinos, please. I already played dinos. What happened?
What? It crashed?
Here, how about this? I'll share my screen so that people can see
I'm loading it up. I accidentally hit X. I'm so fucking stupid.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
Look.
Oh, okay, it loaded up in like a half second. Okay, we're good. We are good.
Okay, hey everybody. This feels like chaos. It is chaos. Thank you for pointing it out. Okay, quickly explain. I knew I was gonna have to gather up some the food for my parents, but unfortunately, I have to. Unfortunately, they wanted me to pick it up earlier, so that's annoying. I'll be right back. You guys keep it busy. Be nice. Do all the good stuff. Be nice.
All right.
Is my screen showing?
Let me see.
Wait, what are we drawing first?
Is showing a
it's autism creature.
Autism creature from
it's the yippee creature.
The yippee.
I actually have a few things I can do here, so I have a plan of action.
I think I'll give it a try. Is it like an actual character from somewhere, or just
no? It's the yippee creature. It's the one where it's like yippee.
Have you ever seen those memes? It's in not that, not the not the thing the battery sent.
It's just.
Oh, I see now. I see.
It's the. And let me send the actual one. It's
I see it now. I see it now. Okay.
I'm gonna make it really cursed.
Yippee.
Okay, let's start.
All right, so this is I have taken over Uncle U's body, and I will show you how to make autism creature in Blender.
In the holy food processing simulator.
Yes. So first we'll make its head. Yeah, that's head-like.
Who joined?
That's
Oh,
Is he
Hazy.
now?
We're in
We
the middle
just
of your
started
cast.
streaming.
I know.
We're not in the middle of one. We just started. It was a really
Yeah.
chaos start.
I know. I was just upstairs in the bathroom. That's why.
You don't sound so great.
I don't know. I think I got I don't know if I'm sick or not.
I mean, is it allergy season where you are?
I mean, spring is starting, so
That might be it because I've been experiencing the same exact thing. With the
Spring is
added-
air quotes starting.
Yeah,
I say air quotes because it's still cold as shit where I'm at.
I'm gonna make the most cursed one of all.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Sorry.
Does anyone have any fancy conversations?
Eh,
I'm mostly trying to focus here
yeah,
because
Me
I'm gonna
too.
try to have to model this as quickly as possible.
all right.
The only thing because I know usually like you fucking you will bring up like Yu-Gi-Oh or something, but we're not as knowledgeable about that.
We're not as psychically attuned to Yu-Gi-Oh as he.
If you got anything you want to talk about,
Chat?
if you got anything that you want to talk about, I mean, we'll bring it up and talk about it if you guys.
Okay,
I can also read out chat. I can also read out chat if I
Okay.
can also I guess answer or talk about anything that chat wants to talk about. Make Uncle You animation. I don't know how to do that in something like Blender. He has a very
Yeah,
let's say developed style.
Yeah. A very you-ish style.
I think.
this is the Roland Emmerich version of the Yippee creature that I'm drawing. In other words, it looks nothing like Yippee creature.
Clever.
In the same way that 1998 Godzilla looks nothing like Godzilla.
Yes.
Who thought this was a good idea? I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
seriously. What a
Hello.
punch-up would be
Really,
really
bum
Hasbro.
bums. Hasbro.
Hey, Kaiser.
Hasbro.
We're streaming right now too.
Dude, I love that show Hezbollah.
Hasbro Hotel.
It's the
Has been it-
Madagacha. It's
has been in my
Madagacha.
ass.
Has been Hezbollah Hotel.
Well, I don't know any other country than America. No other place exists, don't you know?
Yes.
Hezbollah's
No,
not
I
a country;
did
it's a
know
movement.
Has bonitis.
I think I know who. to
Sounds like
draw
a
next.
country that doesn't exist.
It's north of Israel, just like
I'll draw
another country that doesn't
something with-
exist. Yeah.
Someone else with the.
Dude, we're on stream. You can't
Um,
make those jokes.
Hezbollah.
This is
No, the Israel joke.
I love Israel.
Me too.
I lull.
I can't believe we're on stream.
I love.
Why did no one tell me?
I love moist towel.
They make me feel so nice.
They make me
they
feel glorious.
feel so glorious on my
Upon
sweet
my
ass.
ass. Are you making
On
the
my sweet
creature?
ass.
Yeah, yes, Uncle, you asked us to make the fucking creature,
The autism creature?
the autism creature, because you know,
It's just
They connect with him on a personal level. You could probably piece together the reason why.
You also have autism?
well, I mean, it's a verifiable fact that the U has autism. I mean, look, he loves Yu-Gi-Oh.
I can't believe it, guys. The you of us likes
you.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You, us, among us.
Funny.
It should have been me, not
It should have.
him.
It should have been me.
When I see a man getting choked out by a woman, it should have been me, not him.
There it is. The
Oh,
fucking. Doesn't it look great?
looks like a weird background animal in Star Wars.
Yeah, give it the fucked up genetics like husky back.
Give it like a gigantic like balloon ass, just like those big ass creatures from the
Stop
WOOO.
trying to put your in.
No. You'll know what I'm talking about.
I know,
what
but
you mean. I know
that's
your
that's
fetish.
it's not autism creature though.
Yippee!
Dinosaur.
You know, it's this silly looking fucking thing.
I feel like it should be a little bit more stumpy than this, though.
This fucking thing. Star Wars Episode 2.
I'm gonna give it like a bunch of like gross sculpting details.
Oh, that thing. Out of all the things that like you talk like that is so specific.
It's the one animal that pops up in my head when I think of like weird animals from the Star Wars prequels.
I love how the autism creature is just supposed to be like the representation of people with autism. Yay!
Yippee!
Yes, I love the fact that I'm represented by this fetal-looking entity.
Take a joke, man.
Okay, no more bullshit. No more fucking bullshit.
Chill.
Okay, no more
Join.
bullshit.
Okay, he's back.
Hey, Uncle You.
You're a dumbass!
You kind of left the chat. You kind of left the Discord call when you joined on your phone, and now it was just.
Ugh.
It was just. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm
You
back.
absolute dumbass!
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. Shut the actual fuck up, G.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Ugh.
Dummy.
Now we can return back to business as usual. Anyway, I already posted my autism creature. Happy birthday, by the way, Uncle You, even though it's not your birthday yet.
Hold on, let me just doodle like a quickie autism, like 30-second one.
I'm
Jeez.
almost done with mine,
A
actually.
quickie autism? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna show mine on screen.
Oh,
I got
use
mine live.
your sweet time.
What do you think of it, Uncle You?
Oops, G, I hit the server mute button. No, I'm kidding.
Are you? Are you being?
Nah, to quickly, it was just kind of annoying because they sent me out way too early, so I had to wait in the parking lot to get the fucking steaks.
If it makes you feel any better, we had a little bit of fun in the little YouTube chat.
Okay, cool.
Should I give it hair?
Maybe
No,
not.
that's violating the autism creature code.
I'm gonna give it fuzz. I'm gonna give it fuzz, like peach fuzz.
That I can believe.
And they give it like
Okay, here, Fart Academy.
All right, I just saved mine, so
All right,
I'm
here you go.
right now.
Here's mine.
Good enough, very good. Good enough for your short notice.
Nice.
I like
And
it.
here's mine.
You drew like 4 different ones. I like that.
All
Yes.
right, let me gather all these. God, I haven't even let people know we've gone live. Oh my god. So I will do that right now. Hey everybody, I'm Uncle You, and you might notice that it says we've started 15 minutes ago. That's because
We did.
Yeah. So how this was supposed to work is the thing is, I knew I had to go out and grab some steaks for my parents because they're having a bit of a party and they wanted to wanted to do some steaks and all that.
Oh my-
And the thing is, it was supposed to pop up at 8:50. I was supposed to leave at 8:15. I was like, okay, that's enough time for me to get at least a doodle of the autism creature in. Lo and behold, they sent me out 10 minutes way too early, and the steaks weren't ready yet.
It's
So,
silly. Wait,
that
by
was-
the way, Mitch, the hair's growing out of its eyes. You might need to fix that.
Yeah, I know.
No, it adds character.
Yeah, set up like a vertex group or something that excludes the eyes. That should make it look fine.
No, leave the hair in its eyes. It adds character.
Okay, I'm not. Yeah, there we go.
It adds.
Yeah,
stupid.
so I tried to get.
Your head's stupid.
I tried to get in as soon as possible, but oh my god, I was just a little bit.
Sometimes life has
It's
different
just
plans.
15 minutes. It's fine.
Cold, bitter hatred.
It's so annoying because I was like,
My life. You're fine.
hey, Matt Mix.
oh, speak of the devil, actually.
My life is nothing but cold, bitter hatred.
All right,
And the human worms.
all
feasting
right,
on-
okay,
Feasting
and
on
Olive.
my cock.
okay,
And no Lyle is worth saving.
I really like olives, actually.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
You'll see it in a bit. Just let me do doodles on parade. But yeah, so I was supposed to be back earlier, but like again, they sent me out so early. I really don't understand why they felt the need to send me out super early. It's like what? It wasn't.
Sabotage.
It's really. All right. Anyways, okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do art on parade. I think I got everybody's.
I'm
Mitch is
trying to get mine done.
Take your time. Take your time. As
The
mentioned
hair makes
before,
it look like a silly muppet.
as mentioned before, I always get as a tradition we like to give Mensch a fairly simple one so that he can work on it. While we're doing things. Anyways, Art on Parade. Here's my very quick autism creature. I'm gonna make a proper one. I'm gonna make a proper one throughout the rest of the stream just to make one that's like actually decent. This is one done in like 30 seconds.
Just to appease the stream from the bullshit they went through.
Yeah. Here is Patrick's, where he drew a
I
variety
drew
of
the
them.
boys.
And
I
one's
drew
getting...
a mermaid one, a zombie one, a big chungus one, and a lanky emaciated one.
Yeah,
Excuse
it's the Yippee creature and its many Yippee-lutions.
Yep. Then we got batteries, where he made him look a little more alien.
It's supposed to be like a fetus ungulate thing.
Yeah.
Like a Star Wars deep lore creature.
Here's G. G, why is yours talking to like like a corgi's ass?
It's not.
What is it?
What is that then?
It's the quote unquote corgi's ass that's saying, mm.
You didn't explain it. You failed. Anyways. And
It's
finally,
it's Hamtaro's ass.
but anyhow, finally, Autumn made this one. Not Autumn, Olive made this one of my little man fused with the autism creature.
Oh my god, that is adorable.
Did you put it?
I put it in Sunshine because I figured Olive would want to put it in
Oh,
front
I
of
love
Gilly.
it.
Yeah, so that was
Beautiful.
hectic start. Okay.
Hopefully we can kick it up a notch a little bit now that we actually have everything properly.
It's funny we mentioned Matt earlier, because that's one I was gonna suggest. Because technically, Matt, its birthday is also this month. So why not? Let's doodle his little man.
Yeah, okay, could you send a reference? I know he's like a little TV head.
It was literally yesterday.
Oh shit, was it?
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow, aka today.
All right then. All right, Matt. We'll doodle your little man unless there's something else you'd like us to doodle for you. Whatever you want, big man.
Nah, that's fine.
Sure. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. His little man. Okay. Inside Shadeds, here's his man. All right. I know what I'm gonna draw.
Trying to figure out how like the hair shapage works.
Okay, let's use my actual brush.
Reduce the strand shape.
New profile pic. Okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna do a callback. Who joined in now? Oh, hey Bob.
Oh shit.
Adjust the diameter scale. That should.
Hey Bob.
Make it smaller or bigger.
Smaller.
Hey Bob, how's Bob? It's like 3 in the morning where you are.
It is 2 a.m.
Go to fuck to sleep. Also,
Go to bed.
Wait,
also,
are they communicating through the bot?
Yes. Hope you're enjoying France at the moment.
Yeah.
Grr.
Yeah.
French jokes. Frogs.
Okay. So Mensch's little man.
I don't know why isn't the fur looking more white? I need it to be white, like a white woman.
Make it thinner. Maybe it'll let more light through.
But then you'll see the skin.
Even better. It'll be funnier that way.
I don't think
It'd
so.
be like a man with a receding hairline. No, not like the strands thinner.
Let's see. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah, I'm not talking because when I'm in a hotel and 2 I'm sharing a room with Big Kev.
Gotcha. What area
Oh,
of
there.
France are you in right now, Bob?
What's with
Out
the
of curiosity.
What's with the polygons? They're acting all weird.
Your
They're acting all polygonal.
Your polygons are acting weird, battery.
See.
No, like the normals were behaving strangely on my end.
Cian? C-A-E-N, or do you mean cans? C-A-N-N-E-S.
Stupid bot.
Like
So, Matt.
like cans as in like Cannes Film Festival cans?
Con.
Con. Hold on, Bob. Let me type it out for you and so and sure that's that part.
Ma.
Okay, gotcha. Just wondering.
Just wondering.
Literally it is spelled C-A-N.
Okay. Alright. I hope you guys can't hear the people bungling about outside my room.
I don't hear them.
What?
Do you see banana bunglers?
My parents are hosting a party and they have some guests over and they're
But the bot is fucking stupid
Ah,
and
that's fine.
pronounces it weird.
it's all good. It's all good, Bob.
No, it's the bot. It's the bot pronouncing it weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give okay. I'll draw Matt's shoes.
Bots have this weird problem with like pronouncing things.
Oh, anyways, we were talking about like Nintendo's haha funny copyright stuff earlier, and
Nintendo's funny copyright escapade.
and the thing is, it reminded me of a subject I wanted to talk about.
I probably should go to bed.
What?
Good idea.
So the thing is with there are a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh fan games, as you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them got.
Oh well, actually, that's the interesting thing, battery.
Oh wait.
There aren't a
Happy
lot that
birthday,
get.
you, I think.
It's not my birthday technically. We're just doing it now because I'll be in Japan soon. But thank you anyways, Bob. But anyhow, so the thing is, they actually don't often get taken down.
Ooh,
That's the interesting thing.
that's nice.
Well-
Then again, Konami took down a fan remake of PT, so I guess you know where Konami's
Good
priorities are.
freaking night.
Yeah. Actually, that is a good point. Like that. You'd think Yu-Gi-Oh would be a higher priority for them to quote unquote to protect, but whatever.
I guess maybe Resident Evil's a bit more higher profile in their eyes than
It's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Silent Hill battery.
It's Silent
Silent
Hill.
Hill, whatever. Fuck. Shit. Ah,
Anyways,
boner.
so the
They
thing is,
occupy the same space in my head. I'm sorry.
so anyways, as you'd think, God, I have so many like annoying images open. You'd think that like they'd be more protective of Yu-Gi-Oh, and here's the weird thing. There's this one Yu-Gi-Oh fan game that I imagine a lot of people have played in the chat. It's called YGO Omega. It's like a pretty cool fan project. I found out that apparently they have paid DLC for that game. Which, for a free fan game? Doesn't that,
Touch illegal.
Pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, like it's one thing. I think it's one thing to have a Patreon. It's another like for, paid DLC. I don't know that.
It seems a little silly.
It's stretching it a bit, especially because so much of that game's assets. Thank you, whoever was opening a bag of chips. especially because a lot of
it was actually fun dip.
all right, especially because a lot of that game's assets are already taken from pre-existing stuff.
Well, that just makes it even more.
Yeah, so that's
More.
Stolen assets. Stolen asset alert.
I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those things that's like borderline. Like I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah.
I think we should kill them all.
No, we shouldn't.
Kill
No,
them
I don't
all.
believe
Kill
You-
them all.
I just
Kill
find
them
it
all
funny.
like that Metallica
Excuse me?
song.
I just think I just find it funny that like they feel the need to like have paid DLC. When meanwhile sometimes the game itself is glitchy as fuck. Recently, I tried to gather some footage together for a recent video. Mensch, you know how synchro summons work with Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
What if the game was so glitched you couldn't actually synchro summon?
That sounds like dog ass.
It was very dog ass. So it made recording my next video using it impossible, so I had to switch to something else. Something called Edo Pro, which is far less sexy, I'll say. It's very like what you see is what you get. But it works so much better, so there you go.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Matt. You're getting mittens.
Nah,
I
go
just
fight.
need something simple and fun.
Go FICO yourself.
Mine's a bit of a callback, which Matt will probably understand, and Uncle you too. If you can remember
The
as
autism
far back as Kinishmus of 2021.
The autism creature was supposed to be my warm-up doodle.
I'm gonna go back on the hair. It's too much.
Yeah, it was making it less white.
There we go.
Perfect. I can barely see it, but perfect. That's the way it should be.
This is all reminding me of that one doodling Matt's little man reminds me of that stream.
Oh, you mean the One Piece one?
The one wrestling stream that unfortunately was lost to the sands of Aether because you forgot, or either forgot to record or something glitched up in the recording.
Yeah.
It reminded me
We need
more
to
of like
we need to
it
do
reminds
that again.
it kind of also reminds me of like it also kind of reminds me of like the whole situation with the PS2 One Piece game, except it's the other way around. Like the audio on your end could be heard, but we were completely silent because you were out of the Discord call.
I'm a head out.
Bye, Matt.
All right, bye. No, that was the Matt. That was
I
the
know.
Matt.
I
Bye,
That
know.
was a domo arigato.
Mr. Roboto.
Oh,
Who was-
who's it now?
Who joined?
Is that the crack or is it?
Is that Cracky?
By the way, Kaiser's at the call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. Technically speaking. That's adorable, Matt.
So how have you guys been?
We've been
Fine.
doing good.
All right.
I'm
Also
doing
been
pretty
chilling out.
good.
Doing a playthrough of Pokemon Crystal on my 3DS because the whole light news of the 3DS eShop going down. I downloaded Crystal a long time ago, but I didn't actually play it. So I figured I might as well get my money's worth.
I've been getting my next Master Duel video going, which at first I wasn't too pumped up about, but I decided to get shitposty with the editing.
All right.
As all the best ones do.
Yeah. Yeah. And once I get this video done, I'll be done with making videos for the next 2 weeks outside of like writing up some scripts, which will be nice because I'll be on vacation.
Yeah, and having a nice little change of atmosphere will get the brain juices flowing. I know that.
Yeah.
I know how that feels.
Yeah.
That's the
like,
weird thing
I
with me.
might.
What?
No, go on.
You guys
Like,
ready to
The
party?
thing is, I'm the one person who likes to not travel too much, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, this place is getting a little boring. And then the moment I go somewhere else, I feel like a new man, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now that I actually have like a little laptop to bring with me, to bring my work with me, I can actually do that more successfully, and I can actually bring the shit I want to do with me.
The shit.
The shit I want to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be excited. I might like pop up into call every so often, but don't expect me to like pop into voice chat too often because I'm gonna be
I
doing.
understand.
Yeah, just because it's gonna be an 11-hour time difference.
Yeah,
So,
which
You're
means
gonna
if
be too
it's
busy
gonna
doing
be
Japanese things.
yeah, and if it's gonna be
Japanese.
and if it's gonna be 6:50 over here, then it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, time over there.
Like 7 a.m.
yeah. What are you drawing, Uncle You? We're drawing our buddy Matt's little avatar because it was his birthday yesterday, and
Oh,
we wanted to get his in. And Matt, if you ever want us to doodle something else during the stream, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because technically speaking, I got a spare slot. So free game for
Yeah,
you.
you know what I do.
Free.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this doodle's not particularly great because I was supposed to do. You missed a Reaper Gaming, but I had to go out and grab some steaks. And essentially,
Hijinks ensued.
yeah. In fact, it was especially annoying because I planned it out perfectly. Basically, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna start with something super simple at first. We're gonna doodle the autism creature, cause like that's a nice simple one. And also, thank you for the
Yeah.
happy birthday message, cause like autism creature, nice and simple, get it done, perfect. But then, what happened is they sent me out 10 minutes earlier, which makes no sense to me. Like literally, as soon as I started, they were like, "Go get the steaks," and it's like,
Go get your boy steaks.
and it's especially annoying because when I got there, they weren't even ready yet. Yeah.
Assholes.
So it was like, why was I sent out so early? Oh, God.
Get the bloody steaks.
No.
They don't sound like that.
That's
Maybe
food,
that sounds more
boy.
like-
vampires.
That sounds like more like the South Park version of Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Does he even talk like that in real life?
I never heard Phil Collins. Actually, no. I lie. He has a very high pitched voice. Actually,
Who the hell is Phil Collins?
he's the
Wasn't
lead
that-
The
singer
guy
of
who did the
Genesis.
Tarzan.
He did the Tarzan music, and he was also the voice of the polar bears in
Balto.
It's so
Balto.
sad that Steve Jobs died of ligma.
Old joke. Anyways,
Who the hell is
Wait.
Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls.
but it's all good, Reaper. I'm making. Okay, it's coming all okay. Let me add some details to Matt's little guy. It's not the best drawing I've ever done, but like as a warm up, it'll do nicely. I might be streaming more Yu-Gi-Oh on Sunday because Peter Romero's joining. He might want to do that, or he might want to play some Discord games. I'll see what he's up for.
Peter,
Either way, I'm in.
Yeah,
Who the hell's Peter?
Matt Scholar.
Ah,
Oh yeah, Mad Scholar. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm still on the updated banner.
That's the
Teetering
first
on
time
the edge of insanity is what I am.
That's
Uh,
that's the
So what
first time
else
I've
is
heard
new?
him.
Teetering on the edge of insanity.
By the way,
That's the first time I've heard him be referred to anything besides, Matt Scholar.
yeah, it's because I know him in real life. Also, Kaiser,
Ah.
PETA.
What?
So,
something fun happened today.
PETA.
So in
Did
a
your penis fall into a woman's
me.
vagina?
no,
It fell into the earth.
in a Master Duel server I'm in, we were there was a kid in there who wanted.
Oh, joy, a child.
Nah, he was a cool kid. He was like
Joy, a child.
he was like, okay, I want a deck to recommend, and
I want that to
and he was like,
recommend.
and he was looking through. It was like, I like True Draco. Oh,
You
they
said
look.
sorry, my son. There's no hope for you.
No, I was like,
All right,
I was just thinking Kaiser would be proud.
There's no
I
hope
would
for
be.
this child. He should be put to death.
No,
Says the motherfucker who
I'd-
used a super heavy samurai and can't even beat my fucking stun deck.
Yeah, because your stun deck is for losers.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, no wonder you
I-
lose to it so much.
Actually, what's funny is on a stream, I asked people which would they rather face, a stun deck or a Flew Under Rees deck, and it was split.
Birdies, that's the little birdies, right?
Yes, they're the little birds that people hate.
If
Be-
people hate them, then I love them because I'm evil that way.
oh, by the way, battery.
Oh no, what a rebel.
Flew Under Rees are also a super easy to learn deck too. So
Even better.
if you ever finally take the chance for Yu-Gi-Oh, I will show you the ways of Bird.
Don't.
Bird.
You may have gotten.
I uninstalled that
that
gay-ass
You'll never
game.
get me.
You would.
Make mad.
Like I said, Uncle, you may have gotten Mensch, Kaiser, and possibly Battery into this, but you'll never get me.
You're fine, Patrick. Stun deck flu is really annoying. I mean, just flu on itself
You
is
aren't going to
annoying.
get me either, bitch.
Gee, all I have to do is show you like a hunky looking vampire and you'll go, where the fuck do I sign up?
Nice try. It's not gonna work.
There's a crumb of truth to that statement, I think.
Oh,
Exactly.
you see, yeah, like. And gee, meanwhile, you're never gonna get me to watch The Vampire Dies in No Time. Hey,
Don't need to. I already have Autumn's, so there.
thank you, Autumn.
I don't need you.
That's it. That's your vampire anime. That was just a bunch of gay sex.
This was just gay sex.
I love that Patchy. I love that Patchy the pirate meme so much. It's so.
That was just gay sex.
I don't
What a
know. Why,
bitch.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so much.
What do you mean this is some
There's a
some
lot
ironic
of
meme?
other
It's just
vampire-
gay black porn.
Other vampire anime that I would watch too, like Trinity Blood.
Is that a fucking Animan reference?
Yeah.
Forges are the Jeep.
That. Have you guys ever actually watched the like clips of the actual movie and not just like the one video we saw, one video you see in the meme?
Well, what else do you need to see? What else is there? What else is there in life? in general?
So
all you
I
need to
took
see
it
is
upon
man-
myself to watch the full uncensored trailer for Axel in Harlem, and
Is that
I've never
fun?
seen it. No.
and the thing is with it, the way chest hair and body hair is drawn, it's like the MS Paint spray tool, and when like the characters move about, like it's they like tween the chest hair to follow the body.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
It looks really grody. It's honestly kind of, it's somehow both ingenious and cheap.
Alright, I'm gonna give this thing like disgusting like sculpting detail.
I like disgusting
It
detail.
Yeah, there
is
you go.
done.
I'm almost done.
Well,
For the Academy too.
Mine's also just about done. I just need to save
Alright.
it and post it.
Here you go, Matt. Not the best.
I don't know the anatomy of this creature, so I'm just gonna like make it up.
Make it up
What's
as
his
we go along.
anatomy? I made it the fuck up. All right. By the way,
Give it
by the
two
way, can I?
assholes.
By the way, something almost embarrassing happened earlier.
But
What was it?
When I was getting home, I was gonna text my, I was texting my mom like, hey Q, can you come, can you come get the steaks, please?
Can you come?
And the thing
Can you
is,
come?
the thing is, when I was driving, I was using the voice to text thing, and when I was listening to the replay of it, because Google lets you know before you send it, it's like, I got, can you come bring up the sex, please?
The
Oh
sex.
God.
And I was like, cancel, no.
Not to my mom. Not today.
not
Never.
today.
Never.
Fucking Oedipus complex moment.
Yeah, it just
I'm
like,
not Christian.
no.
But yeah, I also sent my thing for Matt.
All right.
this thing's gonna
I've
be
done with
fucking
mine, too.
gross.
I'm looking forward to it. How did autism creature even come about? Like,
Creeder.
No idea.
yeah, critter. It's just like
Excuse me.
They become remarkably quiet downstairs. Either they're eating or they can hear me.
They're devouring.
I can get out.
From the work putting the
They're-
hours,
they're
you get
playing in the
what's
storm.
hours.
They're planning to prank you by sending a SWAT team after you.
If only.
They're being consumers.
Consumers with 2 O's.
All right. I got the steaks. I mean, I got the. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go down and steal some steak. BRB.
Yes, good
Okay.
idea.
BRB.
Steal,
I'll give you time to finish up.
steal.
Alright, Jeanette, make sure you
Don't
don't leave
exit
the
the
call.
Discord this time.
Alright.
Bill.
Bill.
Bill Nye, the Bill Nye.
Hey, Minch.
Inertia
What?
rules.
Want me to make you unfathomably angry for like a split second?
Sure.
Transformers 4.
Ah!
That movie did suck.
Texas statue.
Transformers the
honest.
last night. More like Transformers.
No, that's Transformers 5.
The one where he goes Texas statue. What?
Yeah.
The only part
Was it Mark Wahlberg who was like the piece of shit?
I don't remember.
I'll have to ask Uncle You. I think it was Mark Wahlberg who, like in his adolescence, was a total piece of shit.
Yeah, wasn't he the one who beat up a Vietnamese dude?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that shit.
Was a literal hate crime.
So that's why Michael Bay let him in. It's funny because Michael Bay's a Republican.
Boys with the boys.
Michael Bay basically did what Twitter people would do to other people to cancel them, but instead of canceling them, he said, "Hey, I saw what you did a while back. You want to be in my movie?"
You want to be my? I also hate the Vietnamese. You want to be in my movie?
Oh, yes, I
Yeah,
do.
I'll have steak. Hey, Hey, as a bonus, I'll have Bumblebee pee on your head as well, just like he did to the other guy.
Took some
That one didn't happen,
steaks.
but
All right. So.
I'm gonna put like fucking like retractable freaking like lion talons here.
you give it like little cat sheaths.
That's great. Okay, so Art on Parade?
Sure.
Yay.
All right, next. All right, so Matt, we drew My Little Man. Next is, or Matt's Little Man. Next is G's, where he looks like a Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. And then we got Patrick's, where you made him a rock.
If you remember, that's how I drew
wrong.
Matt in the Christmas picture back in 2021 when we were all cavemen.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Omega. Thank you for the birthday. Then we got who doodled this one? This one's really good. Oh shit, that's Matt. Matt drew his little man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's really Matt. You've gotten so good.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Yeah. Then we got battery, where he appears to be missing a torso and arms.
At least I
He is
included
just
his
leg.
scarf, or at least
Yeah.
parts of it.
And mine, where I kind of made him. I didn't add his pupils. I just made him a husk. Okay, next.
All right, how's this sculpting detail looking?
It looks amazing. I can't wait to show it like when it's done.
His belly reminds me of about how salamanders have those have the weird sort of muscle tone on the sides of their body. It reminds me of that.
Okay.
Thank you guys, these are very good.
You're welcome,
welcome,
man.
Okay. If there was a single positive thing about Transformers 4, what would you say it would be?
Which one was that?
Age of Extinction.
Oh,
Boring.
wait. That,
Yeah,
yeah, that
that
was
seems
the
actually fun.
Transformers 4. Okay. Lockdown was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Hound.
Hounds.
Lockdown was legitimately.
I like
Lockdown
Hound
was
too.
legitimately cool.
I like
Yeah,
Dread.
Also, a lot of the
great.
action.
Hound is great.
Who's fucking
Also, a
birthday
lot
is
of the
it?
action scenes were able
Oh,
to be
Slender.
captured
Oh, Slender.
by just the Transformers and not the
It's
Hey,
military.
it's 4 days till mine, so
Welcome back.
Slender, I'm
Whose
modeling
birthday
the.
is it?
It's Uncle Yu's and
Oh
Matt's.
shit! Happy birthday, man.
no problem. Okay, so
Also, I'm modeling the autism creature for this disgusting.
yeah.
Oh hell yes.
Next up.
You wanna
Okay,
see?
guys.
It's been
Yeah,
so
well,
long since you joined a call
It's-
that I
it's-
almost forgot
Yeah,
what your
what's
voice
up?
sounded
Next
like.
up, we are doing a Yu-Gi-Oh monster for one of the most powerful, devastating, dangerous decks right now.
Excuse me.
Was it-
Blue Underease.
I
Motherfucking
probably
Rika
won't be on for
Pedal.
too much longer.
Oh.
Look,
I just came in here to see how you guys were doing.
we're good.
That's good.
Here's-
You guys have a good night. It's nice hearing from you guys again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Here-
Stick around.
So this recently I've been using a deck called Rika's. They're these little flower fairies, and they're really fun. And the in-universe lore is that they're the fairies that keep flowers alive during winter. I
Oh,
love
she's
them.
cute.
Yeah.
Flowers died during the winter.
She's cute, and I bet her deck is very funny.
Oh, it is so funny. There is a card.
Porn of her.
There is a no, the Rika monster people draw porn of battery is Teardrop. Let me grab her. Where is she? There she is. In Song Shadows.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So yeah, and basically, they have effects revolving around sacrificing monsters, and they recently got a card that lets you sacrifice once per turn. Sacrifice your opponent's card for cost. So yes, very mean.
Evil.
So yeah, let's doodle Rika Princess.
All right, is the fucking autism creature? Look at it.
It's done.
About.
Okay. Oh my god. Zoom out.
Hold up.
Yeah.
like, weird, like-
Wait. Why is my little man? There we go. There we go. Oh my god. The detail.
The details.
Look at him.
Oh,
Let's see, let's see. It looks like rendered.
It looks like an unholy matrimony of amphibian, fetus, and cat.
Right.
I
Let's
hate
see.
it. I hate it so much.
Oh my god.
I love it and hate it.
I need to.
A 2008 Toyota Corolla.
What you should do, Mensch, is when you make a public version of this, like one you can upload online, you should have him like staring his head slightly tilted, staring directly at the camera like the original photo. Or maybe recreate the video, I do cola and play Fortnite, and make it like really disturbing and dour looking.
I messed up.
Anyways, so let's do Rika Petal.
So there, I got its curvature down. So now the creases and lines will show up a lot better.
Good.
I am not good at drawing pretty flowy hair like that. So
You can fuck with it a little. It's all good.
I don't think I'd be
I
able
also-
to do this thing justice even with crude
Well.
drawings.
So actually,
You
what's
can at least try.
yeah.
All right, has this.
Oh, that's grotesque. I love it.
Oh yeah, the vertex paint thing you did really complements it. You know what? I'm gonna do something really funny and simple with this thing.
Oh
Since
my god.
I can't draw a beautiful tiny little woman with that much like fluency. So I'm just gonna do my own sort of interpretation of this creature, so to speak.
That's fine.
what do you think I'm
I
doing,
just
Barry?
realized something hilarious I'm gonna do with it. And Kaiser,
What?
you're gonna do with Rika Petal, and Kaiser, you're gonna love it.
Oh boy.
Okay, okay, I just need to yeah, that'll do for getting the proportions. In the meantime,
Off on her maiden
know
voyage
what? I
to the
think-
iceberg.
think I use
In a true battle of wits. Start typing.
in the
Racial slur.
heat
Start typing.
of
Doxing
the
you.
moment.
Get swatted.
Yeah, so it's like the first one's like racial slur, and then like the next onomatopoeia is fucking dox, and then like the third one is fucking whatever it is you said.
Swatted.
got it.
I think the one I'm going to do is going to take a while since this is also going to be pixel art.
I think I have a good handle of what I'm doing. Can't guarantee how long it'll take, but
Yeah,
it will do something.
By the way, interestingly, they gave out all of the cool for the Rika cards. They gave out all the cards of the like new support that makes them completely busted for free if you played the campaign mode, which I appreciate.
The bird flu? Yeah, they tend to do that. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
You're telling me a bitch.
Oh,
What's upstairs? They can't talk.
So
A parchment
her hair
complex?
is like
I find it quite simple.
periwinkle, I
Shit,
think.
boy.
Periwinkle hair, maybe.
It's as shrimple as that.
one in a trillion.
I'm one in the Krillian.
One in a crrr.
Road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Why are we all making like terrible dad jokes? I love it though.
You're telling me
It's
a
not
gingerbread's
very,
this man?
That's literally a quote from like Happy Feet 2, dude.
No, no,
It's
I know
basically
the
like a line
Krill
of,
one's
like,
from
a
Happy Feet
TF2
too,
characters
because
making
Yeah,
a
the
dad joke.
gay
It's-
Krill, yeah.
Wood
Yeah.
fired pizza. How's pizza gonna get a job now?
This one I'm doing is gonna take a while because I'm doing an art style that I'm not exactly used to.
Chef's kiss? Do they really? Based on what?
God.
Based on your.
It was all culminating. It was culminating all up to that point.
Uh-oh, I made her buff. Oops.
Uh-oh.
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 Strong fairy.
Uh-oh.
We got a-
Oh!
we got a
It's like
strong
salmon
fairy.
colored.
That's funny.
Delicious.
I love salmon. It's very good. I know it's not
what are
what you
her
were going
hands?
for, but I don't care.
Show me your hands. Oh dang, she's got like
Wheeljack.
hands.
Ooh.
Wheeljack.
She's got like
Okay,
tiny
you said
little.
like one of the options for drawing this character is like the little tiny fairy thing.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because that's what I'm drawing, or kind of.
Yeah, no, like I would not. A lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters are really detailed. Sometimes it gets to a point where like it's hard to tell what they are. There's this one artist who I can always tell when they're doing it. They always do like the most like super detailed, very well drawn art, but I can't tell what the fuck it is. Is like it's not until like Master Duel where I'm like, oh, now I can suddenly. Oh god, that hand's ugly. It's not till like Master Duel when because they have the little summon animations that space things out and remove the backgrounds, and I'm like, oh, now I can see what it is.
You're like, yeah, I can see that making sense.
No dick, no balls, and probably no buttholes as this guy feeds off radiation.
Because this guy feeds off radiation.
Yeah.
I see.
There's this one called Psychic End Punisher that like, if you look at the card out, the background is so busy and gaudy that you can't really tell what it is.
Oh, that's gross. It's gross looking. So in the white areas, it's white, but in the black areas, it's turned red.
Oh.
Just like the movie.
I gotta give massive props to the people who do lineless art. It's tricky.
It looks tricky. That's why I don't do
All
it.
right. I believe the creature is complete.
Excellent.
I think the let me see.
I've given it the body of like a xenomorph.
As you do.
You should have given it like a bunch of tubes and pipes that stick out.
Okay, I got the base body down at least.
You gotta make his eyes look all gaunt.
Okay.
Give him like some bags under his eyes or something.
Give him like dog eyes, where it's like mostly pupil, and then there's like just a little bit of white on the edges. That
I
would
think
look
it's a lot
silly.
of creatures, right?
Yeah, unless it's cats, they just have black sclera. And apes, they have black sclera too.
Ape.
Except for us. And maybe orangutans. I don't think orangutans have that going on.
That way, I don't think you've noticed, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of animals that have it.
Yeah, I know.
Battery only
Animals
no.
are silly that way.
I like that. I saw a meme earlier where like it was a response to this article claiming we can clone where it was like scientists are on a quest to clone a mammoth. Mammoth
I mean,
from like.
hypothetically, we could. We have the DNA.
But like the thing is, someone posted an image of like the drowning kid with the parent. It's like scientists with stuff that's been extinct for thousands of years. And meanwhile, Tasmanian tigers in the water drowning, and it says like recently extinct species. And then further deeper in is stuff that's endangered right now. Oh, so it's
Yeah, that is a good point, actually.
it's kind of interesting.
I don't know if this is the kind of bags under its eyes you were intending, Jade.
That's going in the right direction.
Okay. So far so good.
Mine's still gonna take a while.
It's like
I'm not really
needs like some wrinkles on its face.
Some what on its face?
Like some like forehead wrinkles or something.
Give it like Gordon Ramsay forehead wrinkles.
I don't know how to do that.
Just add a few like horizontal lines.
I don't know how to
Make
do
it-
that.
Make this look weirdly gaunt like you did with the yeah, that's going the right way. But honestly, you just make it add like weird like weird lines like you did with the body, and it'll be fine.
It looks like a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh
like
my
fucking.
god, I love it.
Looks like
Yeah,
looks like
add some more of those little lines underneath its eyes.
looks like Marlin from Finding Nemo.
I need to add another fucking subsurf. Oh, this thing's gonna be so high poly.
Bruh,
How much is it right now? Oh, okay. I guess it can afford another one. It can afford another one, I guess.
Oh,
You know
thank
what
God.
they say, man? Jesus died for our sins. He he he. One more
One more
wouldn't
won't
hurt.
hurt.
That's a good point.
Jesus died for our
Say
sins.
what you will about Friar Tuck. He knows what he's talking about.
Jesus subsurfed for our sins. One more wouldn't hurt. Oh, Blender's hating it. Blender's hating it. It doesn't understand.
Blender, put down the haterade.
Oh, little blender. Your deliverance
Save
is
your
about to
progress.
come.
Oh, did it do it?
I
Okay,
think
it did
the
it.
hard
Holy
part
shit.
is gonna be the hair.
Please save your progress.
Those looks.
I don't need to save my progress.
Oh, just shut up! You're being dumb again.
Again?
Oops, wrong.
Again?
No, no. We all know Mensch has designated dumb hours. Mensch,
Yes.
when are your designated dumb hours?
3 to 7.
Yeah, it's basically kind of like, you know how dolphins are able to turn off one hemisphere of their brain at a time, so that way they can sleep while still awake. It's like that, but with mentioned stupidity.
That reminds me. I saw a weird article. Once I was like, once I looked up how do snails sleep?
Oh
Just-
yeah, that's right. You did do that.
and like when I found an article, the first sentence was, "Congratulations, you just Googled the most bizarre thing ever." And I was like, "Don't fucking tell me what to look up. Don't fucking judge me. I just wanted to know how a snail sleeps. I just think they're neat."
I don't blame you. I looked that up.
Yeah, they're funky little critters.
Oh, that's gross. He has fucking I've added something I regret.
Eyelids.
He has like
Just keep
he
turning
has
into
like
an
he has like
L4, Mensch.
he has like a sphincter muscle around his eye now.
Perfect. He can just like slide
mean-
right into his skull when he needs to.
I mean, if you really think about it, our eyelids are just a glorified sphincter monster.
You're a glorified sphincter monster, Battery.
Exactly.
I said
You
sphincter
took the
muscle.
Sphincter muscle.
Yeah, it's the eyelid is at the end of the day just a sphincter muscle.
But the fact of the matter
You need to-
is that
Oh,
you
now
are
it's really
still
starting to look like Marlin.
Battery, you need to think there before you use your sphincter.
Yes, I do need to think there before I use my sphincter.
I think
That's
the
why
la-
yeah, it's just like
Oh,
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing's nasty. I hate it.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
like it's a simple rule in
Well,
life.
you know what else you need to add?
Just because you feel like you
What?
need to fart doesn't mean it's gonna be coming out.
You gotta,
Out
you gotta
fart.
make
Might
his
be
you gotta make
shit.
his skull concaved.
Give it like a headphone dent.
My parents are
Like me.
listening to Ed Sheeran downstairs.
Not like that.
good.
By the way, that
Like
reminds
that.
me.
No. Like a headphone dent is like a sort of subtle, like horizontal line on top of the head.
I don't know.
Like,
This
yeah,
doesn't even look like the autism creature anymore.
By the way, is Kaiser still in here?
not quite that pronounced, but it's like that. You know what? That's good.
Guys, are you still here?
Oh God.
He
I
rotted
guess
away.
Kaiser left.
And he
He's in
rotted
the
away.
undergrowth.
Rattle.
Eating up space.
Rattle, more like rada.
Damn, I kind of need his help.
You need the help of Mr. Kaiser?
Yes, on cause of.
Fuck you, Mr. Kaiser.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Look at what I fucking. Look at mine.
I love those Gerbert videos.
Fuck you, Mr. Kaiser.
I just gotta say, I wanna spend my day with you.
Oh, baby, make me stop, baby, but oh, wow.
Why does he say "oh baby"?
Mine
I
is
don't
almost
like that.
done, actually.
Cause Gerbert got
Yeah. Ah.
Because Gerber got a jam battery.
Look at this. Ugh.
He's
Oh
able to
yeah, that's
split-
perfect.
he's able to split his head open like Orga and unleash his weird tentacle mouth.
Maybe.
Maybe absorb Godzilla a little bit and get his spines. You never know. And they're like fucking extended
Oh,
dog
man.
jowls.
That fucking wine's
Oh,
hitting me
very
hard.
warm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Kaiser,
He's back.
Kaiser.
He's back.
Look at
What?
my stream.
Out and-
Look, check out how I'm drawing Rika Petal. I think you'll like the style I'm trying to go for.
Oh, that's really cute.
Do you see what I'm going for?
I don't quite get what you're going for, but I like what I see.
Anazuki.
Yes, exactly.
That's great, man.
Oh, you mean that show made by Allspark Animation?
Yeah.
Titmouse.
Yeah,
yeah,
Titmouse and
Allspark
Allspark, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
they did the freaking sweet Transformers Cyberverse.
Yeah, it's a really, yeah. Well, Kaiser introduced me to it. It's a really nice show, and I was trying to think, oh, how am I gonna do this? And I'm like, oh yeah, Hanazuki, cause little flower princessy girl Adoi.
Amazing.
There, I think I've gotten the autism creature about as good as I'm gonna get it.
Good.
The
Speaking of
fucking
which, I'm
sunken in
also,
cheeks. are
Hey.
Oh
fucking
god, that's
weird.
horrible. I love it.
Kaiser,
Looks like a
yeah.
horrible abomination from High
Actually-
on Life.
Oh!
actually, Matt,
What?
I was gonna say,
That is entirely unintentional, but I love it.
It
Wait,
looks like
what?
those-
Hold on,
It
hold on.
reminds me of those chameleons that have fluorescent bones that shine
Oh.
through their skin. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no! What happened to it?
It looks like you know about
You
those
turned
like
you turned into a liquor.
you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like the chameleons that have like fluorescent ribs and spines.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
chameleons that have ass.
Yeah, they shine a black light over them, and their bones shine through their skin. There's a couple frogs that do that too.
Oh man, that fucking that wine's hitting me hard, dude. Holy shit.
Oh,
Kaiser-
good. Guys, you got
Rob
drunk for this
Kaiser
stream.
is
That's
back,
perfect.
and now he's drunk.
You can go. Yeah, fuck yourself.
Okay.
Rob Kaiser, derpty der. Derpity derpy derpy der.
My
It's
name
the one
is
day.
Battery Master.
My name is what? My name is
My name is what? My name is who? My name is Sim Shiny.
Okay,
What?
Kaiser,
Huh?
I need to
Huh?
fix. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Fuck no, man, no. Yeah, alcohol's taking
Sorry,
over.
wait,
Where?
I need to.
What do you say?
How's this hand looking?
What?
Oh, hold on. I'll get back to it. How's this hand
Okay.
looking?
Cute and funny.
Oh,
Cute and funny.
Wait a minute. I just
I mean, her thumb's kind of missing. But other
I
than
just
that-
realized her right arm's longer than her left. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, that's
her
right.
right or oh shit, you're right.
Her right. Yeah.
Looks like
Oh
she had,
no.
looks like she had arm surgery. You know about
I
the
I
can
guess
fix
just
that.
like just make her left arm longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the easiest solution.
yeah, it kind of reminds me of the you
Look,
know,
all I'm gonna say is Hanazuki is the greatest cartoon show I've ever seen, and
Hanazuki is the best cartoon show I've ever seen in my entire life. It is made by Allspark Animation and Titmouse, the same team behind the iconic television show Transformers Cybervoice, which I also like quite a lot.
Best cartoon reviewer.
Well, Uncle You, at the very least, now that Drunk Kaiser's here, at least the stream is picking up significantly.
Again, I'm
stop
sorry.
using me as a resource. I am a man.
You
I
are a man,
am a
Kaiser,
man.
and I'm
My
complimenting
favorite-
you.
My favorite part in Transformers Cyberverse is the part where Bumblebee comes in and says, "It's bumbling time," and then bumbles all over the place.
There we go. There we go. That's a
Wow.
little bit. That's a little better.
This-
All right. How's she look?
Don't
Adorable.
forget her little
actually.
flower antenna. You gotta choose which flower she is.
Well, the problem there is that she doesn't. The problem there is the original card art doesn't. Actually, hold on.
It doesn't have a flower antenna, obviously, but like
got
what
an
flower?
idea.
What flower is in her card?
You know about her little,
She
like,
has a little
snowflake-
umbrella, actually.
little snowflake parasol? Make that into the
Well,
flower.
what flower looks like an umbrella?
No, wait, I got an idea. Make the flower
I'll just
underneath her
draw
the
it.
flower.
I'll
make
draw-
the flower.
I'll
make the
draw.
flower.
I know what to do.
Okay. Okay. I thought you were
Give
gonna
her, give her a little umbrella, and then
make the flower that's under her the flower on top of her.
No, I'm gonna give her little funny flower antennae.
Funny little,
Flower umbrella.
her little parasol.
and then you could just make a tiny little antenna that looks like a umbrella flower or some shit.
I'm trying to
Tiny
aim
little
more
parasol
for.
apples.
I'm trying to aim more for looks like more for the card than necessarily Hanazuki. I just wanted to do her in the Hanazuki style.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to do a little bit more than just that. I mean, it's pretty good.
shit.
It's pretty good, but as like a personal recommendation, to follow the art styles closely together. One of two things you could probably do is either give her an Antella flower head or give her the little hair highlights.
I could do the highlights. I could do. Yeah, that actually works.
Is that a Pokemon X and Y reference right there, Patty?
Yes, it is battery.
Oh
very
shit! That
good.
fucking alcohol is hitting into my
That's
veins.
based as fuck, and also the chin is based as fuck.
I'm gonna fucking skull fuck you.
What
Oh
kind
yes,
of
that'll be a very
Pokemon
good
are
visual,
Pokemon?
Kaiser.
Because that would be very funny. Because it'd be for the views. That'd be funny.
Exactly.
That's the
I
10,000.
concur.
That's gonna be the 10,000 subscriber special, guys. Kaiser skullfucks someone.
It'll be
It's gonna be
just-
battery. It's gonna be
it's
me forcing him to watch the entire Hanazuki season 1 and 2.
It's just like the time when Dan
Fantastic
Harmon.
idea.
Well, that's a story for another time.
Holy crap, Lois! Hanazuki.
Hanazuki is the best show I've ever seen.
Battery. Kaiser. If I look up Hanazuki Family Guy, what do you think I'd get?
Nothing.
Horrible stuff.
The
But
The
go
main
ahead.
character is
I'm
the
on
main
it.
character is
Just to
Stewie.
be careful, since it's Google Images, since Hanazuki's kind of like
of those
Okay,
obscure.
we're safe. There's
Is it-
nothing. There's nothing for Hanazuki Family Guy.
Ah, damn, someone should
Good.
make that.
Oh sure, they make
Someone should make
Family Guy
Hanazuki
content
in the
for
Family
Blue.
Guy art style, because that'd be fucking hilarious. And have her doing the Peter Griffin pose.
What's funny is
Oh no.
Which one?
I
the
love
one where the Seth MacFarlane death pose. You mean?
yeah. I love this stuff. I genuinely love that stupid pose.
You know what's? They actually referenced that in fucking Transformers right recently. They did a character. Slipstream does the Family Guy death pose in fucking Transformers Earthspark. Let me find it.
Well,
Let me
I'm
find it.
done.
All right,
Here.
Hana's okay. That's how they do the hair highlights. I will do that
Oh
now.
no.
It's there. It's out there. I know it exists. I've seen it. I've seen someone post it on Twitter.
I mean,
Okay, it's not showing up in Google. Fuck. I have to go back. I have to.
no
travel-
battery. I know how you feel because there's that one clip of because you remember how we talked about I was trying to find that one Transformer clip of the one running.
Of the one running, which one? Oh, Bulkhead.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
Bulkhead
that
running.
one.
It was
That
attached
was from, like,
to.
episode 1.
It was attached to an image from. Energon where they were running super slowly. And it's like, and I wish I could find it again. It was such a funny thread, because someone also with Bulkhead set his run to the Hanna-Barbera running sound effect.
Oh
It's
my
probing
god.
time.
Oh, someone's up. Who's subby? Thank you, Kasumi Dharma. Thank you.
Help us
Oh no,
find the
Kasuma
Bulkhead
Dharma.
clip.
Kasuma Dharma. Thank you.
Thank you for.
You're disgusting, Kaiser.
Would you
I
almost
almost
call him
said
Patrick?
battery.
Well,
I
Uncle
am.
you, he
I
got
am kind of
drunk just for
disgusting. To be
you.
fair,
Yes.
I poo poo and I
No.
poo poo and I fart.
No battery.
Better, you're disgusting for other reasons.
How embarrassing.
Okay.
He likes
I'm done with
dinosaurs. What a
Rika Pedal.
lame-o.
I'm still working on mine.
Okay.
I have already posted mine.
I'm still
Okay,
looking for
Rika Pete. There we go.
You have to eat all of the eggs.
Still looking for the slipstream.
I knew it.
Daring today, aren't we?
Patrick.
Daring
I had a
today,
feeling I knew you were gonna go for your signature move with this one.
Yeah. But did you expect me to do the Flabebe reference?
I don't know.
I love it, and I also love that you gave it a chin.
They aren't perfect at all. You're raising babies, kids. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get pissy, but you need to.
You know what
You need to.
Flabebe
You need
is, right,
to.
for you?
Yeah, it's a
You hippie.
It's the adorable little flower fairy. Yeah.
Yes.
And it
By
evolves
the way,
into the other
who
flower
here
fairy.
has tried out the Resident Evil 4 remake? Because it's out.
I have not.
They say it's
I know Will
really
has.
good.
Well, good for
I
shit.
found it! I found the slipstream Family Guy death pose. Holy shit! Here it is.
Did I? Oh man, I missed a few pixels.
Here it is.
The art. It's crazy how such a specific. My favorite usage of it is there's a clip from Family Guy where Peter is slapping all these women and they all in the death pose.
In exactly the same way. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Amphibia did it too.
Will the Family Guy death pose become the new Akira pose?
Not like
Or the new
Maybe.
Yamcha?
They do it more than once in Amphibia. Holy shit. I love this fuck shit so much. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. Big City Greens does it too. Holy shit.
Everybody's doing the pose. All right, next. Okay.
Frankly, it's kind of shocking how much of an impact this pose has made on society.
I
Or
mean,
at least
if you
animated
think
movies.
about it, how
That's what you
many?
do to background
I imagine a
too.
lot of these people have watched Family Guy at some point, and so.
And they probably thought the pose was
I
funny,
stopped
so
watching a
they
long
want to
time ago.
emulate it.
I wanna be the very best. Like no one.
It's iconic, I'll say that.
I will say this with Family Guy, it's like Family Guy is like Robot Chicken for me in that watching a whole episode is not a great experience, but just watching like compilations of the clips, you watch one, you're like, I gotta watch more.
Yeah, it's like you gotta watch the small good bits.
Yeah, I
And
will say
not
there
the
are
whole-
some episodes, like particularly in the early days, like seasons 1 through 4, I'd say of Family Guy are still genuinely really funny. Uh, uh, but once the later on you get, the more it's just kind of it. But all right. So who are we? Are we still waiting on G?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, jeez, you're looking
it's
good.
It's so hard. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss, then refill my water bottle. Not with piss, but with water.
He's gonna
Make
fill
sure
it with
about
piss.
that.
Okay. Low tier god.
While we are in the way, I am working on a bonus sketch.
All right. So
you were gonna say something, Uncle you?
So the next one the next one is hold. I'm gonna pull up some.
That's right.
Screen. I'm gonna pull up the
That's
screenshots of them.
That's my type. I missed one.
Are we gonna be drawing some titties?
Yes. Just let me
I
pull.
took your words and I believed in everything you said to me. Yeah, that's right.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Great at finding things the best.
You find me, Jen.
Okay.
Who said
I'm
that? Is it
just
a battery or?
I'm just
Who
pulling
said
up some screenshots of them.
I have
Very
a weapon,
nice. Very
guy.
good.
And this is my way.
But Kaiser, I like whenever you have a particularly large burp. It sounds like you're in agony.
It's because I have stomach cancer, bro. No, I don't.
I think it's better.
Are these like actual fucking shots from these cartoons? Do they actually do the Family Guy death pose?
Yes.
That's fucking amazing. That's funny.
All right. So next one is these are some hosts of mine. Their names are. You could draw one or the other or both. Their names are Tomo and Miho. Oh, least
Tomo Miho. Sounds like a food.
They're lesbians.
Oh.
Well, actually, bisexual, but they're in love with each other.
Bisexual.
That's them in Silent Shitheads. Basically, Tomo is trad wife, while Miho is tard wife. She's a little bit wacky, a little bit crazy, a little bit of a gamer.
A little autistic.
Maybe not autistic, but just very. She fucked up.
My favorite soldier quote from TF2: "If victory, then fight."
Yeah. Yeah. Here they be. All right. All right. As soon as G's done, we'll get started.
As soon as G spot. G, are you the G spot?
G spot. What the fuck is a G spot?
One of these characters I remember drawing before. What was her name again?
Miho, black hair.
Miho, right.
Wait a minute, do you know what G spot is?
Before, but you know what? I want to draw her again.
Game spot?
Yeah.
G spot. The letter G.
G A R R I I F F F E L L D D D D.
It's Gangster's Paradise.
Song in Clone High.
The G spot is the place in your bunghole.
What the fuck?
That reaction. What the fuck? Just.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
No, that's the wrong thing I did. I mean, it's pretty good. I'll click on it.
If only I knew how to rotate that. It's gonna be hard. I have to draw the petals.
Gee, you don't have to draw the full background. It's okay if you just do the character.
But I want to give it my very best.
Oh, we gotta move on.
I'm back.
You can go on without me.
I did you want to disrespect them in this gourmet? No, novosti. Non boss passeos like you're there.
This is a fast
What
food
language is
game
that?
restaurant.
This stream goes out to my boys in the Donbass, in Donetsk. Fight the good fight. Novosti.
Just
I'm
have
under
to
the-
draw the
I-
flower.
What is one of the funniest Transformers moments in history? In your opinion?
I was gonna say something really bad, but we're on stream. I shouldn't say that.
Let me guess. Car
gosh.
bomb you?
What?
Carpami is pretty great, but
I was gonna say so. I was gonna
I think
talk about like
I think the funniest thing about the dictator of Carbomnia was this time he was like making a swear to the aerial bots, and he says, "Cross my uncle's donkey and hope to die."
wait, Garbomia is a thing?
yes.
Yeah, in Transformers there is a country called Carbomnia.
Yeah, it caught. Yeah, it
Damn
pissed
it,
off Casey
please.
Kasem,
Stop
understandably
freezing
so. By the way,
Okay.
I want to go live in Carbomia.
you'd love it there.
Okay, so Tomo and Miho. All right, ready, guys?
What
Did you do
was the
RSM
full
trade yet?
what was the full name of Carbomnia?
Okay. The Socialist People's Republic of Carbomia. Anyways, Tomo and or Miho. Sound good, guys?
Hell
Uh-huh.
yeah. I would love to live in Carbomnia because it'd be funny.
Yeah,
Alright.
it would be funny.
I put them in sound
Like F-
credits. There they are. That's them being quirky. All right.
One of my
I'm not gonna draw these two actually.
One of my favorite Transformers moments was Spike teaching Optimus Prime how to dribble a basketball. It was funny as fuck. Oh my
Okay,
god,
Cracker.
Steven Universe did the pose too?
Hey, Nixon. Thank you for the happy birthday wish.
I mean, it's not quite the pose, but it's close. I mean, then again, there are multiple variations of the Family Guy death pose, I guess.
I think I'll play a song while I'm finishing this up. Let's see, 10th Planet Ghost.
Don't play on the music bot though, because remember, we're still
I'm
on
not going to
stream.
use the music bot.
Do not
Planet
use the
on-
music bar. Don't.
I am not going to use the music bot, dummy.
3.
All right. Just gonna listen to a song that I've listened to for a long time in my childhood. Back in my DDR days.
Okay, I know how I'm gonna draw these two, cause no way could I draw full body on. I'm not in the mood for drawing a full body on stream, but I know how I want to draw them. I'm gonna draw them like peanuts, cause I love peanuts.
Peanuts are silly.
No, as in like the comic strip Peanuts.
I know, they are silly. That's why I like peanuts.
Peanuts, more like penis.
What kind
Steven's
of dumb,
penis.
uncultured freak do you think I am?
Penis.
A very uncultured one.
If I was uncultured, I wouldn't know what the fuck peanuts are. They're the funny comic book characters, am I right?
Yeah.
Or comic strip.
That sometimes
anyway.
gets surprisingly emotionally moving.
Yeah, like the. I mean, this is kind of a basic bitch one because everyone knows about this one. But the kid with the cancer going through the cancer.
Yeah. Oh. There's also like a really. There's also another like surprisingly sad one with what's her face Peppermint Patty feeling insecure about her looks.
Oh.
No, the thing is, Peanuts was incredibly well written, and they felt like real kids with how they were written and acted.
Yeah. You know, except for the weirdly verbose dialogue. But other than
No,
that,
it kind of works.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
I will say the only although funnily enough, Sally's original voice actress in the Christmas one, she apparently couldn't read.
Really? Why?
She was like 3.
What? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So what they decided to do, so she had to be like taught each individual line.
So like someone in the room had to tell it to her, then she had to repeat it, basically.
Yeah, which to be fair isn't that uncommon. But for Peanuts dialogue, that which could get very, as you say, verbose. Oop.
Yeah.
But it was funny we were talking about Family Guy when we're talking about Peanuts, because there was a ad for Target where they're trying to audition actors for Snoopy and Charlie Brown, and Pete and Stewie and Brian audition. I'm not making that up.
Remember the
This is
one
for a Family Guy episode, or is this for like a Peanuts thing?
Actual Peanuts commercial for the movie.
Hmm.
An actual commercial for Peanuts?
Yes, for the Peanuts movie that was coming out.
Which Peanuts?
The
Blue Sky
2015 one. I mean,
No.
the 2017.
Which brand of peanuts to sell? The nuts you eat, the legume that is edible.
Battery, it was an ad for the Peanuts movie for Target with
Oh
Brian.
my gosh.
Okay,
How
Jesus,
do you
it must
not
have
fucking
understood.
know
I
that?
was looking at Transformers gifts. Give me a fucking break, you cunts.
Battery, not funny.
There is no Shapiphany!
There is no Santa. There is no superhero ending, and there is no Queen of England.
No,
And there is no
hold on.
Shapiphany.
Uncle you, I'll do you one better.
Oh yeah,
There
but I
is
do
no
know
God.
what you mean by
There is no
Target ad.
Jesus. There is no Allah. Screw this. I'm done.
Didn't which one was that? Was that the one with the Peanuts ad for Target? Didn't Brian and Stewie show up in that one?
Yes, that's what I've been trying to say.
Okay, yeah. I was looking at the Transformers gifs.
Well, bitch, pay attention.
I was looking at the cute, funny gifs.
Transform this. Transform this. Transform that. Maybe you should form some brain cells.
Steven, what can you
That's
say
a good
about the
point. Maybe I
silence?
should.
Oh, thank you, Steven.
Just
I'm gonna
don't
buy it.
bully me.
I'm gonna bully you. I'm gonna bully you even further.
Hold up, buying a house. Hold up.
I just had an Adam. From Only Plays Moment. Or Corey moment. That
Oh my
seemed
gosh,
more like a
I
Corey
am
moment.
loving how it's looking so fun.
I am loving it.
I am losing my brain cells. Wait, what are we drawing now?
Tomo
We're drawing
Miho.
Ryu's OC. Yeah.
Those two, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why I've been saying, Battery, pay attention.
I'm sorry. It's just I was downstairs getting a drink of water, maybe snatching 2 extra pork chops for myself. So I kind of missed a few things. Okay.
Bork chops.
That's all. I'll draw your 3 little characters.
Do him justice.
Okay.
I don't know. Or don't. I don't know. I just someone please clip me raging at Battery like that.
And make sure you title it Transformers Gifts.
No. Title it Beans.
Whoa. Peanuts ahoy.
You know, speaking of Peanuts, did you guys know that to promote that when they released when ADV Films originally released Evangelion in the States, they released it that came with the VHSs. They included these little Peanuts like comic strips with Shinji and pals.
I love that. Let me see this.
Look up Peanuts. Evangelion. You'll find them. They're funny.
Evangelion.
Get in the fucking robot, Shinji Ikari.
Shingenus.
I still need to watch Evangelion 4.0.
You're talking about these, right?
Hold on. Bingo.
Yeah, it seems like a fun little union of the Peanuts and OG style.
Yeah. Did you guys know that there was a Pokemon newspaper comic at one point?
I think so.
I never knew about that.
Yeah.
Seems pretty unusual too.
Yeah. It's not very good, but at the same time, it is kind of fascinating because it goes to show you just how big the Pokemon craze was at the time. And that, like, Nintendo even were like, or 4Kids. Yeah, it would have been 4Kids. We're like, okay, we gotta advertise even further. Let's get into funny papers.
The funny papers.
Yeah, because 4Kids, when they got the rights to Pokemon, they urged it to hell and back.
That's why parents hated it.
Weirdly though, my mom loved. It's
That's
CT. Hey CT, we're doing
That's
doodles.
Hello,
We're doing doodles. How you doing?
Doodles. That's good.
Mr.
It's
Noodle.
Thunder from down under.
Amba de Sieg. Amba de Sieg.
What?
Under the sea.
By the way, can I just say,
Down where it's better.
I think everybody has brought this up at
Take
some
it from
point.
P.
Has brought this up at some point, but God, Sebastian's creepy in that Little Mermaid trailer.
Scuttle
Yeah,
is too. Why
every
the fuck did they make Scuttle organic?
Do tell.
Like, I know, like I get trying to make him look more crab-like, but God, they really just. I feel bad for Disney VFX artists because they could have like the greatest animators on
Wait, what
Earth.
does he look like?
He looks gross.
Show me.
Okay,
I mean, I know that like Jiminy Cricket looked gross, but I want to see how gross Mr. Sebastian is.
He looks like he touches people inappropriately. Look at on the left. I get they try to like make him look like a more like a crab, but
Oh, I was expecting so much worse. I was expecting like the cartoon design, but with realistic, and he's got like scary mandibles or some shit.
Flounder looks.
Instead, he's just boring and stupid.
That's actually surprisingly. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was.
Flounder
yeah,
looks worse, to be fair. Flounder looks worse.
That's him.
That's Flounder.
He looks so plain.
Why didn't they make?
Why did they make Scuttle a Gannet?
Oh,
it's just like. By the way, I joked about this too.
I mean, wait. I can justify him being Gannet because like seagulls don't get that big, but Gannets do. That's all.
Okay. I wasn't gonna say. I joked about this to Mensch, but it's something that bugs me. I joked about this to Mensch, but it is something that kind of bugs me about like the way that movie's shot. Why? I love that Disney are taking a movie starring a person of color and sucking out all the color from the movie. Like
ironic.
Like the movie looks so gray and dark and miserable. It's like, why?
Yeah, it's just a great Joe Claus. Why the hell would you watch that when you can just watch the fucking original?
Or watch that Ruby Gillman movie that DreamWorks are doing, which doesn't look like the most amazing movie ever, but it at least has a pulse.
Yeah, again, I am cautiously optimistic about that, and at
Yeah,
least it has a
me
funny
too.
little parody of Ariel with the main villain.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, like.
Yeah, because if there's anything that DreamWorks is good at, it's dunking on Disney.
Yep. Now's a good time. Oops, I made it.
Now is a perfect time because Disney's a stupid bitch right now.
Did you hear that? Like did you hear that the Marvel, like one of the Marvel studio heads got kicked out or something?
For what?
I don't know. It was something like apparent. I don't remember the exact reason, but I do love that as soon as like she got kicked, like there was people posted like Disney VFX artist is finally getting a day off. Over to like.
Oh, okay. It's something to do with Marvel not making movies for a year.
I don't remember. It's, but like I try not to rag too much on I don't want to rag on, Disney and Marvel so much because it's not a healthy mindset. But
Yeah,
God, this company,
it's
like,
kind of hard not to bully them.
yeah.
Reminds me of the director of the two Guardian of the Galaxy movies getting kicked out due to what he said something in social media.
He came back, James. You're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Although,
He's
well,
doing his pedophilia jokes, right?
and now he's in charge of now he's actually just
Question.
yeah.
Not to be racist or anything.
Oh,
But
good start.
You were going on about that new Ariel movie. I just watched one of the trailers. They still kept Eric as white.
Yeah.
So they only changed one.
Oh yeah. Well, Erica. Oh yeah. They gotta get I don't know how to spin this into a joke, so I'm gonna stop. Sometimes
You're gonna end up being racist.
no, I don't want to. I don't want to hate on the actress for Ariel. Like she.
It's not her fault. It's
She
Disney's
originally said
fault.
she didn't want to do it either.
My one problem with her is that is that if they got a cat, that's the black actress as Ariel. Oh, here's the thing, skin don't matter, but Ariel is one of the most expressive Disney characters. Like she has these big ass eyes. She has these big ass eyes, these super big emotions. Like I can think of so many black actresses that could do that job perfectly, just be as animated as the character. But Hal Bailey, I think is her name. She's got these really tiny wide apart eyes that don't allow
Tiny
for a
wiener
lot.
arms.
No, that don't allow for a lot of emotions, and it's which
Again,
is
it's not the actress's fault. It's Disney's fault for casting her.
Like I can't. Okay, granted she's too old, but I will say this.
It's almost like
Her father's white.
Ariel's?
Ariel's
You know
father's
what?
white.
What?
You know what?
Wait, go on back. Max.
You know what? Race swapping recently in a show that was actually very well done.
Name it. I'd love to hear it.
It was in The Boys. They got Giancarlo Esposito as Stan Edgar in The Boys, and Stan Edgar's whole thing in the comic, despite him being white, was essentially he's like the hyper professional, the business is everything type guy.
Yeah. You know who else was technically a race swap, but the actor they chose is so perfect it don't matter.
What?
Lance Reddick as Albert Wesker. Genuinely, rest in peace to that guy. Dude tried his hardest with that awful show. Lance Reddick. You've probably seen him in a couple of shows, but he played Albert. He was in John. Yeah, he played Albert Wesker in that awful Resident Evil TV show, and he did a great job.
He was also in Destiny.
Yeah, he's done a lot of voice actors and done a lot of voice actors. I don't know. He might have gone around, but he's genuinely really good.
But so Stan Edgar's whole thing in The Boys is that he talks down to Homelander. He's the only person in the entire universe of The Boys who just openly and unabashedly will just insult Homelander to his face.
Oddly, that fits perfectly with Giancarlo, don't it?
Yeah.
Because Giancarlo is Giancarlo has this great voice where he can sound so makes you
literally he's like, you are not our greatest asset. It is compound V that is, and for you to assume that you are is quite childish. He goes on these long diatribes of just completely insulting Homelander, and Homelander just sits there and takes it because he doesn't know what to do.
He's like, yeah,
yeah. Okay, tell you what, that's gonna be there's an interesting topic. Race swaps that were good. That you think
I said
actually...
this before and I'll say it again.
I mean, obviously it would go
fine so long as it's in service of the character.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the thing is,
If it's an actor that
swapping-
can, if it's an actor who can get across the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like inherently race swapping isn't bad at all. I mean, like to say that it's bad is, well, you know,
No.
a little racist. Yeah,
But there
not
are
sure,
definitely cases like where
where
like
it's
you
just done for the sake of it. Yes.
yeah, I think definitely like a good. I will name one. I will name a good race swap in just a moment. I'm thinking. uh, thinking. Oh, actually, wait. I got,
Nick Fury. Nick Fury. No one gave a shit that Samuel L. Jackson played Nick Fury, and Nick Fury in the comics is not black.
Yeah.
I think what helps also is that there was a is that the Black Nick Fury design came out with Ultimate Marvel, which was supposed to always be like an alternate universe type of thing, and people grew to love that Nick Fury just as much, so they were like, you know what? Let's make that the default Nick Fury for the movies.
And basically, it just stuck.
It worked. I still love cigar chomping Nick Fury, but as far as considering his own cigar Nick Fury, his only venture into live action is the movie with David Hasselhoff, the TV one.
I'm David Hasselhoff.
Okay. Other good ones. Oh, God. Damn it! I had a good one, and I just it lost. I'm lost. Which is a shame because it was. Oh, fuck. What was it?
Oh fuck.
Oh, the Power Rangers movie from a couple years ago. They swapped around some of the.
Any Michael Bay one?
That wasn't Michael Bay.
No.
Was it?
No.
It wasn't.
I thought it was.
Not
wasn't.
Michael Bay.
I thought it was.
It wasn't. Anyways,
Full
so
him, I guess.
so the thing is with that cast, one they changed the cast members around, swapped the cast members around because to avoid the whole, you know, Yellow Ranger is yellow suit, Black Ranger's black suit. We're not doing that again. They swapped them around, and something else I liked is that they kept the original personalities just enough, but changed the personalities enough that they felt more like their own characters. Like they made the Black Ranger the Blue Ranger, who is black. My bad. They made the Blue Ranger in this movie. They made him autistic, and it actually works. He actually feels genuine, even though the guy's not autistic, but he does such a great job. And also they even reference the original casting, because there's a scene where they're in this like water pool and they're glowing with all the respective colors, and the Black Ranger, who's Asian in the movie, is like, guys, look, I'm black. And the Blue Ranger's like, no, you're not. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, all the actors in that movie did a great job. In fact, I have a rule with myself. I have to tune in with those actors to see what they're up to, just because I want to support them. And I'm glad to see.
What year
Didn't you see the new?
2017.
There's a new Power Rangers movie coming out.
Yeah, which is like a 10th anniversary, which is like an anniversary movie with like a lot of the original cast. And you know what? Considering how shit David Yost was treated during some of the later years of production in Power Rangers, it's so nice to see him back and like actually happy.
What is your opinion on Alpha 5's design in that movie?
In the
like Alpha 5.
Oh, or I think he means more in the live action movie, the big budget movie with Bryan Cranston. I like it. I actually kind of like it. His design is quirky, but
I like his big silly eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all you have to say.
Yeah, it's a weird. Yeah, there are some aspects of that movie that are weird, but I really enjoyed a lot of aspects of it. I think it gets what the strength of Power Rangers is, and that is the characters. Because they do feel very like believable in their roles, while at the same time I kind of buy these as like, oh, I buy a lot of the problems they're going through and a lot of their sort of quirks.
I do know that they sort of kept this head shape though.
Yeah.
But they didn't get Steven Richard Horvitz back, so big L.
I didn't mind Bill Hader.
Bill Hader works, I guess.
Hellbaiter.
Okay, other race swapping that was good actually.
What if Bill Hader was a masturbator?
That joke was terrible, and you should feel bad. Anyways,
I don't. And I never will.
other good ones. God. I'm trying to. Okay, here's the thing. I'm trying to think of older ones because uns too. There are others. I know there are others. But let's see here. Let me check chat. It's been a while. You pronounce it wrong, you. It's Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0. I don't care. Fuck you.
Title's way too long.
Regardless, I need to watch that movie. I've heard good things.
Why does the Mastodon Zord look nothing like his Mastodon?
Will insult you, Battery.
Battery, you're
Insult
asking
you.
Battery, you're asking that when why is it considered a dinosaur when it's not a dinosaur?
You got a good point there. It's a fucking mammal. Same goes with the saber-tooth. And the pterodactyl.
Also,
that's a
another thing, another aspect of that live action Power Rangers movie that I think is really cool is I love the idea that Rita Repulsa was a former Green Ranger and she betrayed the team. I think that's actually a really clever idea.
yeah, I don't think. What was Rita Repulsa's backstory in the original?
She was a great big cosmic witch who just wanted to like conquer Earth. She didn't really have a backstory. She did a bit in the original Japanese, but it's where basically she was a witch whose son was killed and like vowed vengeance ever since. It's not like the greatest backstory in the world, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting in looking back on the original Japanese Power Rangers, Super Sentai. Because you do get some interesting differences like that. Because there are some Power Ranger seasons that are just one-to-one adaptations. And what's funny about Power Rangers fans is that, as a general rule, they prefer the seasons that are not so much one-for-one adaptation of the original Japanese.
Right.
Because, one, those tend to be the weaker seasons, because a lot of the time they just adapt the Japanese plot lines without accounting for what story changes they do make and also what regions there are. Or, I mean, what, country they're airing in. Where, like, a good example, one of the most acclaimed seasons of Power Rangers is RPM, which has nothing to do with the Sentai it's based on. The original Sentai is like a goofy comedic one. It's like a goofy comedic one where they're like, oh, we're on a big adventure in like cars that have goofy anime-looking expressions. And meanwhile, RPM is like a post-apocalypse kind of thing.
Right.
So yeah, a bit of a big old difference.
Just a bit.
Yeah. I do like how they actually explain why the Zords look like that, even though it's supposed to be like an apocalyptic season. They explain it because the professor that created them is a bit of like an adult child.
I like the big mastodon. I like the big T-Rex. I like
This is RPM, the battery, not Mighty Morphin.
Oh. What's RPM about? What are their Zords?
I'll show you. I remember. By the way, you can find a post from the guy who was in charge of producing this season because they were like, okay, we want to make this an apocalypse season, and we want to make this like as dark and gritty as it gets. And he was like, ah, cool. Then he looked at the Zords and he legit said, "Are those fucking eyeballs?"
Is that a fucking car?
Yes.
Are they all cars?
They are all vehicles. They're
Hmm.
all vehicles with goofy looking eyes.
Goofy eyes.
And the producer for the show, I think his name is Eddie Gazalian.
Eddie the Alien.
Eddie Gazalian. Yeah. Eddie Gazalian. Essentially, he was put in charge with it, and before then he was known for, you know, producing a lot of Disney shows like American Dragon, Jake Long and the like.
Uh-huh.
And they brought him in to be like, okay, can you save us? Can you do it? And it's like, oh, sure. Then he looked at the footage. He's like, fuck, I'm out of my head.
I'm out of my head.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, here he is. Here's his quote. "Holy shit, I just promised Disney I could turn this into a show that would appeal to an older audience. I must be out of my fucking mind. Holy shit. Wait, what's on the front of the Zord? Are those motherfucking eyeballs?" The funny thing is, he succeeded. RPM is one of the most is like considered the best, one of, if not the best seasons. So he did it.
Yeah. What was the one Power Ranger show where the main villain was always drunk? Is that the samurai one?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, "Ugh, I'm drunk and I'm on this river of blood."
Samurai is considered one of the worst seasons.
Yeah, I remember watching that as a kid on fucking Nickelodeon. It had like it had some of the worst tokusatsu I've ever seen,
Yeah.
or at least the worst modern tokusatsu anyway.
The Power Ranger season from recent years that gets a lot of love is Beast Morphers, which I need to watch because I've heard it's a spiritual successor to RPM.
As a kid, my introduction was actually Gentle Furry.
Who just joined in left?
I don't know. Who is it?
It's me.
That is.
Hey.
It
That's
is.
adorable, Matt. Is she holding a Wii remote? Or did she throw a Wii remote?
Oof.
Also,
is a
Uncle
Wii
Yule
remote.
guys in here.
I am almost done with the
As am I.
Rika pedal. I'm just adding the finishing touches. I decided to write the name in Japanese.
She found a Wii remote, as it is a Wii remote and nothing else.
What?
Still can't believe what
Battery.
happened to
I just saw your
I'm glad you like it.
I still can't believe what happened to the Yu-Gi-Oh-pedia.
Yeah, I hope they recover their stuff.
Yeah.
Did they get really poorly wikied?
No, worse.
We should do that again.
Did they get?
So what
most of the
happened is
data-
they almost all the data was deleted by accident.
What?
Yeah. They're on
It's because most of it was on a USB stick plugged into the server,
and they were like,
that
"Oh,
USB stick was just taken out."
Yeah. Whoops. Okay.
Wait,
I am almost done. Don't
Is
worry.
that really how Wikia's file storage works?
Depends.
What the fuck?
How do you guys feel about the edgy Power Rangers fan that made by the guy who was? Oh, you're talking about Power Slash Rangers. It's a thing. I mean that guy does. Avi Shankar does have great production values, but but I think sometimes he kind of gets up his own ass with how he like whenever he leaves writing duties to himself. Like what worked about the Castlevania show is that he brought in Warren Ellis to write it, and it worked out a whole lot better. Well, that being said, did he write Punisher? Dirty Laundry? I don't know.
Punisher, Dirty
Like
Laundry?
I find Shankar interesting because I think he's a very, I think as a producer he's great. It's just as a writer or like when he's more involved in the story, you suddenly get like
Poopy.
Yeah, you kind of get
Poopy.
Oh, I got his name wrong. It's Adi Shankar.
Speaking of poopy, Uncle, you just posted mine.
Adi Shankar.
Yeah.
Who is that again?
He's he's a producer. He was a producer on a lot of different movies for a while, like The Gray, Machine Gun Preacher, Dread. He became and he did a
Judge Variety.
He did a line of short films that I can. He did a line.
Oh my god, is he the guy who did Apu? Why did you talk like that?
That's the guy. And
I knew his name sounded fucking familiar.
Yeah, he did. He's done others. Yeah, some of his stuff isn't great, but he's done some good stuff too. I think he's a very talented producer. Like, and I think he's produced some really legit good stuff. I just think that, however, I think he can be a little what's the word?
Libtardy.
No. Up his own ass. Again, I think
I mean, that's the same thing, basically.
No, that's just, I don't know. I think like he's great.
I'm joking.
I think he's good. Like I don't hate the guy. I think he's really good at like really good about like finding really talented like people to come together and make some really high quality stuff. I just think that he's
up his own ass.
Yeah. A Dirty Laundry is ironically a million times better than the 2004 movie. I'm sad that Thomas Jane never got to. Nick Sun says, "Sorry you, but I gotta stand by Samurai, one of my favorite seasons." Hey, good for you, man. Did nothing for me, but it's you. Here. Okay. So, Patrick, how's your?
I finished mine. I posted it.
Oh, that's great. She is the
that particular pose is you are you able to recognize it?
Patrick, can I just say I love whenever you draw my characters. You always make them very like you draw them very sexy, but at the same time very like I don't know what the like friendly looking.
Yeah.
It's hard to
I
say.
have a way of doing it.
Poor Tomo got left out. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all
But, I think Matt drew Tomo, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Where she's holding the pipe bomb.
Also, yeah, like I was saying before, Uncle, you the pose that I put my Mio picture in is based off of this frame from the Beauty and the Beast, where Gaston is using animal heads in all of his decorating.
Okay.
So Miho here is basically using Lego pieces and all decorating for reasons.
Yeah.
My picture is done.
Yeah, to put things. Yeah, I just posted it for. Oh my god, gee, that's so good.
Thank you.
There are plenty of guys who I think make better producers than they do directors sometimes. Or like there's certain.
Holy crap, G, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's very nice, G.
Yeah. Did
I
we
can see why it took you like two whole like.
Actually,
I can see why it took you two whole things.
Actually, I don't think we showed the Rika stuff yet. Whoops, we gotta
We
get on
didn't.
there. All right.
You better show mine.
I will. I will.
Let the man cook.
All right. As soon as G posts his, we'll.
I did. I just posted it.
Thank you. All right, and then we'll move on to our last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like as always, I also did a bonus sketch, which I'll post a little later.
Nice. So first and foremost, we got to recap. We got my drawing of Rika Petal, where I drew her in the Hanazuki style, or attempted to. Then we got batteries, where I can only describe batteries as like looking like something like the Buzz on Maggie B.
Oh man, I remember that cartoon.
Then we got Patrick, where he not only combined it with a Pokemon, but also gave it the signature underbite.
Very sparkly eyes.
Yeah. Then we got Matt's, where she's doing the Anya face.
Alright, I'm gonna show off the basically completed autism creature.
Yeah, put it in front of Kenny. Here's my Miho Tomo, where I made them peanuts. And then we got Matt's Tomo, where she's like, "Oh, pipe bomb."
Holy shit, that's hideous. I love it.
And then we got batteries. Batteries, I love your Tomo. I love the way you drew Tomo. Tomo looks adorable.
She's stepping on a little pedestal because she's so short.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Then we got Patrick's Miho, where she's just like sitting on her Lego throne. To explain the context, it's canon that she has shoved Lego pieces up someone's ass.
Sure.
Again, she's and then you got
the gal with the glasses has shoved Legos up someone's ass.
G, your Rika Petal, holy shit, that is so cute.
Thank you.
Nice job. The worst crime about the Buzz on Maggie D is a waste of Cree Summer's talent. There are a lot of weirdly talented people in that show. If you look at like the people who worked on it, it's like it's this like it reminds me a lot of Fish Hooks, where Fish Hooks is like not an amazing show, but if you look at like who worked on it, it's like holy crap, this is like an all-star lineup of super talented people. Maxwell Adams, C.H. Greenblatt, Mr. Warburton, Alex Hirsch.
Hey, Peter.
No, Mr. Warburton's the guy who did Pepper Ann and most famously Codename Kids Next Door.
That Warburton.
C.H. Greenblatt's the creator of Harvey Beaks and Chowder, and he's also writer on The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Maxwell Adams is the creator of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And Alex Hirsch is the creator of Gravity Falls. It's like, holy shit, what a superstar lineup.
And he's also the voice of King from Owl House.
Yeah, like, holy shit. And then you watch the show, it's only okay. Like, there's plenty of really funny bits. Like, the episodes that work the best are when they lean into the weirder stuff. But there's so many episodes where it's just like, it's just kind of bland.
I love that the claws are just so fucking big they can't even fully retract.
Like, wasn't Justin Roiland in Fish Hooks? Yeah, he was in there too.
He was the nervous fish guy.
Of course he was.
Oh yeah.
Just like again, like
nervous. I'm Oscar. I beat my wife.
I'm nervous, Oscar.
Heck, that voice cast is great too. You got Jerry Stiller, Roger Craig Smith, David Wittenberg, Jeff Bennett, John DiMaggio. Oh, it's like, how is this show not like one of the greatest of all time? It's only okay. It bugs me. Really bugs me because by the way, I gotta get that since I brought up CJ Greenblatt. I gotta share my. He did a lot. I love Greenblatt's one sketch of SpongeBob, where it's SpongeBob praying, thing where it says, "Dear Jesus,
please
please smite my enemies.
I love it for so many reasons. Not the least of which is the really goofy is uh
The expression he's doing.
Greenblatt actually worked like Greenblatt always had I always loved the way Greenblatt drew SpongeBob. Up like he did a couple I think he did a couple of if I remember correctly, he also did a couple of SpongeBob comics. And they were and it had a really fun art style.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, like I'll post it in Silent Shedheads and post it here. Like, cause I used to be subscribed to Nickelodeon magazine and I would see these comics, and I think he was the first. I think he was the first like animator / artist I could recognize by name. Like as soon as I saw his style, I was like, oh my god, it's Greenblatt.
Holy crap, it's Greenblatt.
What's
Creative
Jeff?
chowder.
What's Jeff
Oh,
Bennett?
yeah, Uncle You.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt you or anything, but like as you keep going on in this conversation, do you think we could do that while doing the
Yeah,
last
sorry.
discussing thing?
So
yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Next one is a lightning round. Draw any humongous entertainment characters.
Once again, okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
we've
these
done that
include
I got
Pot,
this.
Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, backyard baseball, literally anything. Free roam. Anyway, also, Mensch, you said you're almost done with autism. Oh god.
Look at my screen.
I'm looking.
You're-
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's supposed to have retractable cat claws, but they're so fucking big they can't retract all the way.
Mensch.
So they're basically more like slightly more
Mensch.
opposable talons.
Mensch, I'm
They're like-
amazed
they're
you
like-
gave it a fully working mouth while it still looks like it's a drawn-on mouth. That's amazing. You should totally animate this thing. I can't wait to show it off when it's like done. That's great. Anyways, Jeff Bennett. I don't think Jeff Bennett's retired.
It's like it's a xenomorph. We should put this in episode 1 of Minerva Gem somewhere.
Yeah.
How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Jeff Bennett's still doing things, Steven. He's still
Jeff Bennett,
going.
that's the voice actor, right?
Yeah, he's
definitely still doing stuff.
yeah. Speaking speaking of professional voice actors, you know how sometimes you get like have you guys ever seen like a show where like they recast to have like a more professional voice actor when it was originally like a semi-amateurish production and it's kind of distracting?
Can't really think of any examples off the top of my head.
So I watched some of VeggieTales in the city. Just because I was curious. I was curious. And the thing is, and the thing is with it is that the voice acting, they recast several characters to have like prominent voice actors like Tress MacNeille, Maurice LaMarche, and what's his face? Rob Paulson. All great talents.
Paulson?
But they're kind of distracting with like, you know.
But they keep Larry and Bob's voices, right?
Yes, they're still voiced by the founders, Phil Vischer and other guy. Yeah.
All right, BRB.
Yeah, and it
you
just
can continue without me.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah, and it's
You missed
very
that, man.
distracting.
Have a
Like
good
these are all really talented voice actors, but I kind of always liked the fact that
that they were sort of immature-ish.
yeah, like they would hire like friends and family members to do a lot of the voices, or do it themselves. It kind of gave it that like, you know, that homegrown vibe, which
Like the Howard Lovecraft movies.
I gotta run a retraction. Okay, that's Gaither's Pond. Not the same guys, but still, it's funny as hell.
We had it so much better back in Egypt. We were in slavery.
Nothing is perfect.
Nothing is perfect. Uh, I get why they recast Mr. Nezer. Or actually, no. What they did is they changed it to a completely different character called like Ebba Sneezer or whatever. And even though it's
Ebba Sneezer
or something like that, and even though it's clearly supposed to be, even though it's clearly supposed to be Mr. Nezer, like it's
the birdie.
I know why they wanted to recast him because
Oh, serious.
oh my god, serious, perfect timing.
What?
Oh,
What?
serious.
What's the problem? What's going
Nothing.
on?
We're
What?
drawing any humongous entertainment character.
Look at my screen real quick. You're gonna get a kick out of what I'm making.
Yes. Okay. God, who do I draw? Who do I draw? Yo. So,
Serious, look at my screen
Yeah,
share.
hold on. Give me a second. Let me take a peek here. Here, let's see here. Yo, did you draw the TBH creature without me?
Sorry. You can.
Well, no, that's expected. That's expected. I don't blame you at all. You know how I love the TBH though. I had to look. I only have a limited time on spring break, so I've been having to max out
Maximize
what
fun.
maximize the fun. Inject that shit directly
Yeah,
into my veins.
you can doodle
You
it
get
some
it.
more. You can doodle it some more. Well, I don't mind. We also doodled Miho too.
Okay.
Serious. Maximize.
But
Maximize. Yes.
yeah, we were just talking about vegetarian. Wow, serious, you really did come in at the perfect time. I was bringing up because essentially the
Yeah,
reason why
you really did.
the reason why Phil Vischer doesn't like doing the Mr. Nezer voice anymore is because originally he did it because like you don't have a lot of cast members, so he did it and. And after a while,
local blackface.
after a while, he kind of felt uncomfortable doing the voice, so he was like,
the best,
yeah, it's like
the voice act, the audio blackface
I will say,
became an
like,
issue. All of a sudden, man, couldn't have guessed that was gonna happen.
I mean, it's not like a horribly stereotypical voice, but I will say,
I thought he was just supposed to be a Texan dude. He didn't come off as black to me.
He was meant to be. That was like the whole point.
Yeah, but that's why.
Yes.
That's why that's why the recent series they hired an actual black man to do the voice. I forget his name, but he's actually really
That's
good.
understandable, actually. That's understandable.
He's pretty good. Like he captures a lot of what makes the character work while actually making it his own thing, which is nice. I will say that though something funny is I don't think he was cast when they were announced the show and did the trailer. Because if you watch the trailer, it's still Phil Vischer doing the voice. Because I guess they were like, okay, we don't have anyone yet. Phil, do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
And he's like, fine.
The birdie. Oh, I love the birdie.
By the way, fun fact about that song: certain releases changed the lyrics because there's one lyric has a lyric was like, I don't want to go to church except for the bunny or something like that. And apparently parents complained that like, Phil,
I won't go to church and I won't go to school. I'll just eat bunnies all day because bunnies are cool. The bunny.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly that.
But,
the bunny.
Even VeggieTales knows that the villain songs are always the best part of the musical because
this is true.
Because also another favorite another classic song by VeggieTales is of course, oh no, what we're gonna do?
We're gonna do. The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we're gonna do? We gotta get him out of here.
Version of Jesus Must Die from Jesus Christ Superstar. I think it was.
I think if there was any doubt, like how like, I think like for any parents that were like, okay, how do I know this VeggieTales thing is gonna be good? I think that's like the song where it's like, oh yeah, that's good. Also, any song that makes a rhyme out of Babylon is doing something incredibly right.
Mm-hmm.
Companies are cool.
I'm
Uh,
sorry. I in some ways I do still love VeggieTales. Not
it's
gonna
timeless,
lie.
and
It really is.
You
and
can easily overlook the Christian themes and enjoy it for what it is.
I don't know about the themes, but like
I think well, I've
pretty
seen
blatant.
I've
Not
seen interviews with Phil Vischer, and he seems like an immensely chill dude. I like it.
He's not homophobic, at least.
Not at all.
Uh,
Not at all.
really?
Nope.
He's not.
In fact, he stood up for a lot of gay and trans people recently on Twitter.
Really?
That's great. That's great.
He's a good guy. Like
I'm actually surprised. Well, maybe
Yeah,
because
that's
like
really cool.
most of my experience is with his fan base, and you know how the fan base is.
Well, fan bases aren't always reflective of like a.
Yeah,
I
like how
True.
I like how like
I mean, the
Yeah,
same
like
holds true for the big man himself. So
Yeah, yeah.
yes, that's
They,
true.
yeah.
then we
I guess a certain.
wait.
I guess a certain.
Wait, what's up, Mensch?
I made a couple of changes to the TBH creature.
By the way, whenever I know what. By the way, which came
caterpillar ocelli?
Which came first? Calling him the TBH creature or calling him the autism creature?
He has like 3 different names. It's
I
called
think
the
it's the
Yippee
TBH,
creature.
the Yippee, the TBH, and the autism creature.
The Son, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost.
No, have you seen the ADHD creature and the depression creature? They're respectively TBH, BTW, and WTF.
I love it. Like I just
here's hyper skewed.
Actually, what's funny is I showed my mom autism creature, and she loves it. And I even used its original name when describing it to her. It's the autism creature. And she was like, "Oh, that's so cute."
I love the neurodivergent peoples of the world.
Yippee! My mom.
I can almost do I can't quite do the German.
It's a very
Coca-Cola.
I know exactly what I'm drawing.
Should I add anything else, or is it perfect like this?
It's perfect. Only thing I'd suggest is try to get it into as close to the original pose as possible, because
Okay, let me see if I can rig it real fast.
Okay, I'm drawing Putt Putt. I gotta be careful because Putt Putt is a very particular shape. Because if you're not careful,
I already posted mine.
I'm getting it at him at a.
Mine is going to take a little bit.
That's fine.
I'm going a bit crazy with mine.
Mine's at a tricky angle because I'm drawing a bottom facing Putt Putt, and the thing is with that is that Putt Putt.
Let me see if I can reduce this guy's polygons or
Putt Putt is the thing is there's only one. To my at least as far as like lower angle shots of Putt Putt, and that's the kind of creepy looking Putt Putt that's on the cover of the 3DO release. Because weirdly Putt Putt's on the 3DO.
What?
There's
Is that the same console that has plumbers don't wear ties?
Yes.
Yes.
There's interesting thing. Interesting thing. Yeah. I've heard some people call this version of Putt Putt Frog Putt.
What's with his dimples? They look like gaping holes where headlights should be.
Yeah.
He should
Later
have
on.
headlights in there.
Later on. Later on, they revised him a bit to make him look more, putt putty.
More putt putt.
Yeah. So.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a. Yep. Okay.
As far as putt.
There we go. There's
Also,
my. There's my
putt putt.
Let me see. Oh, that's good. Oh my god. Oh, serious. That's cute. Little guy. Little.
Why does he have cricket legs?
I didn't know what kind of legs I wanted him to have at the back. I was
Maybe I
thinking
should
of giving him
screen share
human legs,
again.
but I didn't want to draw a weird car kneeling, so I gave him cricket
So
legs.
does it have to be the mainline characters, or can it be any
Any.
humongous adjacent creature?
Any humongous.
Okay, you know darn well what I'm gonna be doing.
Are you gonna draw the skinny girl from Backyard Baseball or Backyard whatever? What's her name? She had the big
Billy,
old.
Billie Jean Blackwood.
Yeah, she's the one with a big penis head.
What the?
She had like a
Okay.
head. Her hair looked like a. Her hair looks kind of like a pistachio shell.
Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta get back my reference for pato pato.
Pato, pato.
Yeah. No. Actually, I found I found out that because the 3D, there's actually a Japanese release of Putt. There was a Japanese release of Putt Putt, and not only did they find a spectacular sound-alike for Jason Ellison, also Putt Putt refers to himself as Pato Pato, and I kind of love that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like.
What's
Oh,
the
that is
term?
disgusting. That looks like raw meat. It's like raw meat holes.
Raw meat.
It looks like he breathes out of those.
That's where he breathes. His
No.
lungs are in his ass.
Oh no.
Well, his lungs are just in the normal place. It's just that there's long tubes leading to his ass.
Oh
lungs.
no.
And his diaphragm is backwards.
It reproduces asexually and spits out another one through its mouth.
Oh gosh. Nah,
It's like
well,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
have it
I
any.
would feel like it would just slorp and like split in two
It's
and
like
split off by mitosis.
yeah, it
It-
regurgitates.
I've reimagined the autism creature as like a xenomorph.
It's like an alien creature, like an alien from another world saw our memes and thought to himself, this is an interesting looking beast. I wish to recreate it in my lab.
I always.
Yes, it's a perfect recreation of the meme I saw. Perfect.
You know
Beautiful.
that. You know how in Futurama, aliens get TV signals from
From Earth, yeah.
from like thousands of years before. So you get.
Oh.
So as a result, like the Omicron Persei aliens, they're constantly watching like Friends or Ally McBeal, or I wonder if like aliens in like the fucking aliens
In
are
Alpha
like that,
Centauri.
and they're referencing all your base or belong to us or all that.
Yeah. They finally arrive, and it took them like because they're like so far away. It takes them like multiple decades to get here. And it's like, wow, we love all your base belong to us. That's so funny. And then we're like, dude, that was back in the 80s. Where have you been?
I
And
would
he's like,
Let's just be
wait.
completely honest here about
wait.
aliens and the like speed of travel that it would have to
Yeah,
be.
that's where
like-
I'm gonna leave. That's where my
Oh, that's sick.
Like honestly,
that's where my
like
punchline
the
comes
nearest aliens would be seeing like, yo, where them dinosaurs at?
Where'd they go?
That's what they're seeing.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, they arrive. Hey, yeah, hello, it's just us. And there's like, wait, what'd you do with the dinosaurs? And then we're like, we didn't do anything. They just went.
They just died. Or no, we were like, well,
That's
depending.
the big fucking meteor that came
Well,
here.
depending on your interpretation, it was either a meteor or sickness or just general changing climate.
Or a dust bowl.
It was the rock.
Or it was Noah.
Yeah,
or actually, actually, I would love if like if aliens arrive and they're like, we want to see the dinosaurs, and like so that we have to bring them to the crocodiles. It's like, we got these.
No.
But the crocodiles are
even
technically
better,
dinosaurs,
even
though.
better. I mean, no, even better. He gestures over to a pigeon that's just nearby, and they're like,
Yes.
"Oh, what happened to them?" They were like, "This is all that's left. The meteor killed all the rest of them."
Imagine
all the larger ones.
Steven makes a good point. Imagine aliens comes down and they're like, nope, it's Chuck Testa. My God, man, I'm kind of amazed. I'm amazed at that reference.
Nope, can't help you, man. Pussies.
Let's see. Now you're referencing a classic meme.
Pussies.
Wow, honey.
Balloon fuse. Nothing going wrong.
I kind of need to drop Pep.
I have a very specific vibe for this one. I will explain as I am posting it.
All right, I think I'm done with the autism creature.
Perfect.
I
I'm
think
still working on my pick.
I think he's suitably disgusting now.
Yeah, with his like, how many eyes is that? 1, 2.
He has 8 eyes.
Yeah, it's 8 eyes. Yeah.
Pep's in there. Fuck it. Fuck it. I need to color this.
And his breathing sparkles on his asshole. His assholes. His multiple breathing assholes.
He breathes like a sea cucumber.
His
Not quite.
spiracles.
Yeah, they're more like bug spiracles. I keep forgetting how to pronounce that word.
I'm sure if he opened his mouth, there'd be like a ton of like serrated teeth.
I'm pretty sure that if he opened his mouth, a big old sweaty penis would flop out.
Like this entire section like splits open.
And it's just the penis. Because after all, you said they give birth through their mouths. So what is the... It would be safe to say that the male individuals would have a big old dick in their mouth.
Not necessarily. Have you ever heard?
They might be hermaphrodites. They might be hermaphrodites.
No, they're broadcast spawners, but on land.
They shoot spores out of their mouths like flap. They shoot.
That
they
would
shoot
actually track, I think.
They shoot
Yo,
spores out
what
of their mouth like fungi.
what does that milk bottles look like? Yo, what does a Royal Crest milk bottle look like?
Royal.
All right, let's hope the rigging works, kids.
Holy Jesus!
What is
that?
Oh,
What
there we
the
go.
fuck
Okay.
is that?
Milk
It's
bottle.
private bottles.
I got my
What
milk
is that
bottle.
private bottles?
Sir,
You
Joe
know
Donut,
me.
sir.
Oh no! As soon as you,
Oh.
now that I'm thinking about milk, I know who you're drawing. Serious, and I'm very proud. Of you.
Of course you know who I'm drawing. I literally draw no one else.
I wish
Otis
I
from
wish I
Barnyard?
could. I wish I could draw like a. Hold up, I need to find like a vein texture.
Otis from Barnyard.
I wish.
That's an amazing.
I wish
idea.
it was. I wish it was. It wasn't as cursed as that. Actually, I mean, that is pretty cursed.
Bless you.
I will admit.
Thank you.
Teal.
Don't worry.
No. So
Sirius.
I
Mine has
have.
a little bit of curse to it, so don't you worry.
Draw these.
So.
Draw these amazing characters from my childhood. How do I make it fucked up?
I already did
Yup.
the job for you, dude.
And I am. Oh, I hate fake transparent photos. I fucking hate this.
Yeah, I fucking hate those things too. They're like some sick prank made by God or something. I don't know. Vishnu maybe. Maybe Allah. You never know.
You never know.
No, the God and Allah are the same thing technically. They're both Abrahamic.
Yeah.
You told me Abraham Lincoln is God.
No, that's just the
that's
just the family of religions
Peener hammock.
that includes Judaism, Christianity, and
Islam.
and
They are
Islam. Yeah.
such different. They are such different. Like it's honestly kind of like cheating to say that they're in the same. Like they're the beliefs that are encompassed in that are so different. Oh my gosh!
It is kind of interesting how that works.
To be fair, we also have Mormons. We also have Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
It is kind of.
Wait. Is Jehovah's Witnesses like? Are they the Christian or Hebrew?
It's.
I don't know how to describe this. Like they identify as Christian, but they don't follow any main orthodox. They kind of just do their own thing.
Yeah.
They're also horrible.
Kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also
Mormons are horribly racist.
Most of the time, they're not considered
like
any part of
human?
any. They're not considered
No, Mormon
in the
They're-
mainline orthodoxy.
Most of the time,
Either
they're not considered human as well.
But
That's why they should be
They're just
considered a
reptiles.
delicacy.
Yeah,
the other thing
Jehovah's
is,
Witnesses are just reptiles. Let's be honest.
but
A delicacy.
but as far as like it is kind of actually it's kind of funny. We were talking about I went out to lunch with somebody, and I think serious. Have you ever seen one of those Shen Yun billboards?
Shenmue.
Shen Yun.
Okay.
No.
I know.
I don't know.
It's like
Shinyu.
Are you talking about the cult, the Chinese
yes,
cult again?
yes,
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. No.
yeah.
No. I
Shinrinkyo.
No, that's
if
Japanese.
only. No, I'm kidding. By the way, Shinrikyo is far more fucked up than
Yeah, they are.
yeah. Than
They tried to start they're a doomsday.
okay.
Battery.
Shinrikyo never had a.
Wait, never mind. I think I got it.
Falun Gong as
I'm
horrible.
trying to make his subsurf texture this like disgusting vein texture.
Okay.
To be
I
kind of
don't
visible.
usually use subsurface textures that way, but I really should.
Oh, that is disgusting.
It's beautiful. That's what it is.
I don't know about I don't know about beautiful, but certainly something.
Hideous in a beautiful way. How about that?
Beautifully
Sure.
ugly. That reminds me, I love like an old production notes for Rugrats back in the day, where when they were talking about like how should we draw the babies, they were like, don't make them cute, make them weird.
Because babies are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a gradient with babies. Some babies are cute. Some of them look weird. Some of them look like demons.
I think in making the babies in Rugrats was a good choice, because if you're not careful, like a show about babies could have easily fallen into like the overly like saccharine cutesy, whereas you make them a little weird, it's like, oh, this is like
it's a funny cartoon show.
Yeah, and also remember in the early days of Rugrats, they gave just as much screen time to the adults as they did the kids. Because they're like, okay, grown-ups are going to be watching this show too. Why don't we actually make it so that the show is like actually kind of enjoyable? I always find like early Nickelodeon kind of fascinating in that regard in terms of their cartoons, because they really were just like, okay, let's not do what anyone else is doing. Action cartoons, which are like the big property, fuck that. We want to our big three our first like 4 cartoons are like just flat out disgusting chaos with Ren and Stimpy, a slice of life show with Doug, a show about weird looking babies, and Rocko's Modern Life, which just
is Rocko's Modern Life.
Just like make it a show that like has so many innuendos, so many dirty jokes, that it's actually kind of astonishing how they like. To this day, I'm kind of shocked they got away with a lot of it.
Wasn't there a deleted scene where they go to a sex hotel?
Yes. That was one of the few that got caught. Like there were plenty of clip bits and pieces of episodes where it's like,
do you like my eyes?
Yeah.
Touch them.
Or another one of my favorites that I'm actually kind of stunned they did is there's an episode where they go to a gym and a man's trying to lift weights and his arms fall off.
His arms fall off and there's like puddles of blood. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like actually like holy shit.
I mean, there's also another one where Heifer's like they're driving, they're in like an airport parking lot and they're driving too high up in the air and then like Heifer's like, Rocko, my nose is bleeding, and he's just gushing out this oddly colored blood from his face.
Yeah, like I don't know how the fuck Joe Murray did it, but dude just like made it like that show is like I know it's so common to go like I can't believe they got away with this, but I'm like
actually though.
Let's not forget the elevator to hell.
Yeah, that especially because like religion references were especially a no-go in Nickelodeon, and even back in the day. Like I remember when iCarly the characters were saying, "Oh my god," there were people going like, "Whoa, they could do that." Whereas like Rocco's Modern Life, it's like, here's hell. Here is actual hell.
I mean, later, to be fair, when they do hell, when they feature hell later on, they have a funny little gag where like they have the it's instead heck, but you can clearly see that it's written over the two L's.
Yeah,
Nice.
which
It's a funny little thing, I think.
yeah, but like Rocco is a funny, and I also glad that with the TV movie they did Static Cling, I'm glad they kept it up.
Yeah.
Like the dirty jokes, like there's a joke where like they're eating a popsicle shaped like Mr. Big Head, and Mrs. Big Head's like, "Look, honey, it's you in the morning." I resemble that remark. By the way, I watched Static Cling for the first time finally, and
Ding time.
I love the animation in that special so much because like it really does look like it fits in perfectly.
It feels like it's straight out of like the original show, you know?
It's like it's like, can we get more of this? Can we get more stuff like this? Like, I'm not saying old animation better, but it's like it's just so full of life and so like nice to look at.
They definitely did it justice.
Yeah, cause like out of all the, cause like, I totally get what, like, cause all three of those Nickelodeon specials they did were really good. The Hey Arnold one was really nice. The Invader Zim one, Enter the Florpus was really good. I will say out of all three, look, I love me some Invader Zim, but I think either the Jungle Movie or Static Cling are the big winners for me because Static Cling just, while Enter the Florpus is really funny, the Jungle Movie was like, holy shit, we actually get a conclusion to this story in a really nice way, and with Static Cling, just the fact that it feels so like true to Rocco is kind of impressive. By the way, I like how even though his character transitioned, I love that Joe Murray still does Rachel Bighead's voice.
Yeah.
Because Joe Murray has.
I mean, your voice doesn't really change much transition, really.
I know, but Joe Murray has like this. Joe Murray, for a guy who's not a voice actor, he has a very unique delivery.
I love how sort of dry his delivery is, you know?
Yeah. I never want to see them ever again.
Never.
Like,
never.
Alright, I'm done with mine.
I'm actually kind of
I'm almost
stunned
done with
he's
mine.
not like he hasn't done more voice acting because he's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't they release Avatar during that time? Maybe I did. I generally like how no, Static Cling handled it well too. I
should make this bigger.
It's one thing to do like a nostalgic special. It's another to really like A, do it justice, and B, like take it to new heights.
Rocco's Modern Heights.
As long as it's not dive bombing into the sea and drowning, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fatheads.
Honey, did you eat another solicitor?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. Listen to me. Nope, I ain't part of it.
All right, I made a pot.
76.
I made a pot.
Show me the pot.
Show me the putt.
I'm sure I post him in Fart Academy.
He's silly. I love him.
All right, time to rig this piece of shit.
I kind of gave him too big of eyes, but considering it's kind of a wonky angle, I'm kind of glad I did.
All right.
Looks
Guys,
lovely.
Uncle you, I'm so sorry. I'm taking
can't
way
wait
too
to hear
long.
your
but
hey,
I'm
Olive.
almost done.
Hey.
Hey, Olive.
And Olive, the other reindeer.
Olive, do you want to see?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking directly at him. I'm watching you put his skeleton inside of his body.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey,
Nice.
is that a meta rig for a cat?
Yeah.
That is a cat.
You know what? Fuck.
I see no difference between these creatures.
Yes, correct.
You know what? Fuck it. I want to draw. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna.
Can I
draw.
make this character more badass? Because I'm kind of like, you know what? I kind of want to make him a little more badass than he was
Did
before.
you ever see my Olive? Did you see my TBH creature?
Oh yeah, here, wait, let me see. Uncle
yeah,
Yip, should I post the one I made earlier?
I shared it, but you can still. But you can post it in Fart Academy.
Yeah. Also look at mine while you're at it, and
Shut
up.
Yeah, I'll stare directly at everyone's beautiful little creatures.
Fuck. While I'm waiting for you
Because,
guys, I'm doodling. I'm doodling the cheese from Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Or Wacky
I
Deli.
get the cheese. I'm the
Wacky-
best character in all the show.
I'm better
I'm actually about to.
I think I'm gonna use.
I
just, I
decided
think I'm gonna make
to
one.
resize the canvas.
Okay, you.
Yeah.
I'm about to post mine, and I want to like properly show it to you. First off, I'm gonna post something in Silent Shitheads. Out of this group of humongous entertainment characters, which one do you think I drew? Take a wild guess.
Did you draw Pete Wheeler?
Probably. I don't know the names of most of them, but
The blonde kid.
Pablo. Oh
Looking
my
forward to
god!
I drew all of them.
Holy.
Oh my gosh! Look, give me a second. Hold on, I gotta see this.
I gotta
see this.
digest this.
Holy shit!
How my
It's
eyes?
so much to look at.
Drew
all that.
What
really
did?
good.
What in the
love-
world is going on? That's a fever dream right there. That is.
The dog isn't even a part of this. He's just also there.
Ryfox
Yes.
is literally just like Cooper. I'm not gonna lie.
That is horrifying. I love it. I love it.
You watch Hey Arnold Jungle Movie? Yes, I fucking I love the Hey Arnold Jungle Movie. Like that might actually be out of all the three I mentioned, that might be my favorite just because I have a like I always as a kid I always wanted to see that the ending where Arnold finally gets to meet his parents and or goes on Jungle, because I heard about the Jungle movie for years. Like I think as a kid that was the first time I ever heard about like a never
Lost media movie.
not necessarily lost media, like canceled movie. So the fact that like that happened, it's like holy shit. Because I always think it's kind of neat when like dead projects get resurrected, like Metroid Dread or
It's always like when you sometimes when like a canceled project gets resurrected like that, it feels like a satisfying sort of success story. I don't know.
yeah. Well, I'm just finishing up on on.
Did you see my pick, Uncle You?
Yes, I did.
Let me see it.
You're a healthy boy. You can just rot in jail here, healthy boy.
Healthy
You're
boy.
going to healthy.
Healthy boy.
Also, I guess while you're clearing your minds a bit of whatever the hell I drew for my humongous entertainment, I might as well post my bonus sketch. He's a very chunky sea anemone.
I gotta digest all of. Okay, I have drawn the cheese. I am the cheese.
The sea anemone is adorable.
Home early.
The sea enemy.
The sea is not my enemy.
But the sea anemone is.
But the sea anemone
Common
is
misconception.
I don't know.
I see what you did there.
All right, I don't know how the rigging's gonna work on this, but
I haven't done enough. I haven't done a lot of my
battery. How do I parent this thing?
Go into object mode.
Parent. This is bone 1. Okay, so that's bone 2. So parent bone 1 there. So now, it should.
I'm gonna give Mr. Cheese overly
Wow.
detailed shading, Just because
I am the cheese. I'm the best character in all the show. I am better than both the salami and the bologna combined.
Hey, cha-ching, cha-ching, symbolizing chaotic calamity.
Sorry,
It's
you
funny
said the
also how
cheese, and
much
I
of
had to say
that.
that.
It's funny how much of that show's crew also went on to do SpongeBob because the Wacky Deli episode that was written by Steven Hillenburg.
Oh.
No figures.
Yeah, I mean, and plenty of other SpongeBob, not just voice actors, you know, like Doug Lawrence and Tom Kenny, but you also got like a lot of writers and like animators, etc. Like, I want to be.
All right, is that good enough?
Should work for its intended purpose. Just make sure you mirror those limbs. Good.
Who attacked you this
Oh
time?
yeah, did you label them correctly?
Who the?
Wait, did you add the
There.
Oh, okay. I thought for a moment you named the bones incorrectly.
I thought for a moment you were attacked by one of your kitties.
No, I just absolutely loathe rigging models.
It's understandable.
Rigging is my least favorite part about making a model.
Oh, but of course it's gonna take 1,000 years.
I can imagine.
All right, please work, please. I'm begging you. Oh yeah!
Oh
Here he
yeah,
goes!
Mr. Krabs.
Oh no!
Oh, yucky!
Oh, what happened?
Just turn both the heads at once. Turn both the head bones at once. Select them both. There we go. Now
Wow,
it's
he's
working the way-
normal.
You just have to select 2 bones at once. Not the optimal way to do it, but
It's a way to do it.
Yeah.
this is the
It
way.
is a valid option.
I mean,
he's
his
cute.
little extra eyes are clipping through his head, sort of. But other than that,
How do I
Nothing.
fix it?
Oh, wait. Make sure you click. Yep. Good enough.
Meow, meow, meow.
I built the Great Wall of China.
Okay, I think that's good enough.
By the way,
Little
going back to
cookie.
Rocco's Modern Life and well, Wacky Deli.
I am the cheese.
Stop.
Okay.
Funnily enough, apparently for like an April Fool's Day prank for Nickelodeon's like rerun program for like their 90s show, I think it's called like The Splat. They actually hyped up the fact that they found a lost Rocco's Modern Life episode. And all it was
ended up being the cheese.
no, it's the shot of the mayo for 10 minutes. Like how it was in Wacky Deli.
That's great.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant.
I am the cheese.
Rats with rats.
And I am the cheese.
Actually, serious, did you see my autism creature?
All right, here we go. Now it can move. Oh, we're so wretched.
The weird eyeballs are not working entirely correctly, but hey, what can you do?
What?
Serious. Serious! And
Serious, you
also,
still there?
Olive.
Wait.
Olive.
Yes.
Want to see my autism creature?
Wait.
I do.
So
Check
the thing
the
is, I had to
headphones. See
leave,
if they're
and
located to
I had to
the-
leave, so I missed out on doodling the autism creature, and we had to move on to the next thing. So I doodled this in a minute. Silent shitheads. In like 30 seconds in silent shitheads.
Oh, silent shitheads. Here, wait, let me.
Oh, people.
Oh yeah, I did see him. Yeah.
Did I finally make it on stream? Yes, you did, Pack Up. Oh wait, I just realized I'm using main. This is Dandy. Oh, hey Quindan, how are you doing? Yeah, so I drew the cheese from Rocco with like overly dramatic
Damn it.
shading. Some fun doodles tonight. Although I think sadly my favorite just because how stupid it is my autism creature doodle just because.
How do I fix?
Check. Okay. Let's go into object mode. Select the armature first, then the mesh, and then go to weight paint mode. Now select the
one
neck
second, I'll
bone.
be here.
See if select the neck bone, the upper neck bone.
Take it time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. There. Wait. See the eyeballs are tinted. That means you must erase. And also check the inside. And just for good measure, also check the other bones, see if they're like weighted to those as well, for whatever reason. Just to be safe, you know? Like the lower neck too. Bring me his lower horn. I think it's okay. Check the lid.
So, Uncle You,
I think it should be
Yes.
fine now.
Okay, let's see.
I started watching new Star Trek
Yeah, check the lid.
Picard. I don't know. I don't it's not I don't know. It's not I guess like it's just not as good as I wanted it to be. You know how it is, right?
Yeah.
Starting with
Like
the shoulders.
there's
Start with the shoulders. Okay.
I guess I just kind of expected more out of it.
That's fair.
Which is I don't know. Maybe that's on me for having too big of expectations.
I have heard a lot of iffy things about Picard, anyways.
It's I mean, I liked
Also-
season 1 was good. I liked season 1. It had some pacing issues at the end, but it was still like a lot of fun. Season 2 was just pacing issues all the way down, which is like to be expected. They got a new showrunner, so it was never they were kind of the game was rigged from the start, you know?
Also, yeah.
I
Also,
think
serious.
the only complaint I've heard about that show is like people complaining that Picard kept saying nasty, raunchy shit.
I mean, it was a little. I was a little weird when he told Data, I wanna lick your asshole," but I don't know. I feel it was very artistically bold.
I don't know about
However-
that. That seems like artistic license at that point, you
No,
know?
I mean, it was weird when Picard walked up to Riker. It's like, I want you to take your funny little fuzzy beard and rub it all over me. Number one.
I also found it weird. I found it weird that when like he walked up to Spock and said, "Hey, Spock, I would like you to shit all over my face."
And then
We
Spock.
aren't, even, we aren't even in the same fucking.
I'm
then
supposed to be
Spock
dead. I'm supposed to be dead by this point.
He is supposed to be dead.
Oh,
Or at least
Why are you keeping me
missing.
alive? Why are you keeping me alive?
For this.
No. Picard is just having like
A vision, another vision, as usual.
Pack Up Stoof says talking about modern Trek. I'm a little biased. I was never a fan of anything after Voyager, so Enterprise Beyond felt odd, including the next gen movies. As far as recent Star Trek properties,
Including the next gen movies? Are you kidding me? First Contact is amazing.
Yeah, I need to watch.
No.
I need to watch both Lower Decks and also Prodigy because hey, they're animated.
Lower Decks is tilted. It's good.
And also, I've
Lower
heard great.
Decks is so
I've heard great things about Prodigy too. I love the animation for that show.
Prodigy can feel a little bit like you're watching like PS2 sometimes.
Also,
it can look a little weird sometimes.
Serious
like,
looking son shit. Look at my autism creature I had to draw in 30 seconds because
I saw it. Yeah, I remember seeing. Yes. He's very cute. He's very cute. I'm still like not over this. Oh, no good Star Trek after Voyager.
No, I think there are.
I'm not quite certain why his eyes are not working.
I think out of.
Well, it's just
I'm gonna draw a proper
horrible
autism
thing we have
creature.
to work with.
I think there are like While I wait for everybody
Wait, let
else's.
me hand me over.
It's
wait.
you!
What?
What? Oh.
It's the evil neck.
I think.
Oh, he found what was given him the problems.
I think.
There.
I think.
Yeah. I'm
Wait.
gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna be controversial here. But I find newer Star Trek media more interesting than I do a lot of the Star Wars stuff. Because even like the Star Wars stuff, I find like.
Oh,
You're gonna
'cause
get
it-
that's
decapitated.
a spicy take.
You're gonna get decapitated.
Okay, here's
In the
here.
street.
Let me put it like this.
People
But I
don't
agree
know
with
where
you.
you live and
Stuff
dox
like
you.
the Mandalorian are like are good, but are like great and like. But I think there's a part of me that's like, I don't know. It's kind of like Star Wars, still Star Wars. Whereas Lower Decks is like, okay, here's something a little bit goofy, a little bit different for Star Trek, and it's like, okay,
Totally different. Totally different from Star Wars.
Star Trek, and meanwhile, and same thing with like
Yeah, other
with
Star Trek,
Prodigy, with Prodigy, it's like here's something a little bit funky, a little bit wacky, and I'm like, okay,
And tonally different from other Star Trek.
yeah.
And I
Meanwhile,
appreciate that. Star Wars is all the same. It's the same thing over and I'm sorry. Like I appreciate Star Wars. I appreciate what it's done.
I love me some Star Wars, but there comes a point where it's just like,
Too much.
can we have new stuff? Can we have
It's oversaturation.
Yeah, that too.
It's tonal oversaturation of your media. They don't tell new stories. They tell the same story repeatedly. Which actually Star Trek, the new season of Picard, I hate to say it, new season of Picard is really like it's drilling down into that nostalgia, and that means that it's retreading over old stuff, which is like,
that's
that's
horrifying.
exactly what I don't want.
Yeah, like I think that is kind of like a big
That's
trap.
great.
And the thing is with
Sound
Star
like a
Wars, it
Dover
doesn't
demon
have to
type.
be like that. There are plenty of like
Wait.
there have been in the
Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic, the Clone Wars TV show, the
They refuse. Yo, the Clone Wars TV show is actually crack. Not gonna lie.
both
Like,
Okay, here's
both
a-
of them,
here's a-
the 3D one and the 2D one by Gendy
Yes.
Tartakovsky.
bro, Kenny did such a good job.
Here's
I
a-
miss
here's a-
Fordo.
I'm pretty sure here's a Star Wars take I have that people are gonna sneer at me for.
Okay.
I like it better when Ortolans don't have arms.
Who?
Which
Or
ones
the
are those?
Ortolans, the blue guys, Max Rebo.
Max Rebos.
Yeah. The thing is,
Yeah, that's
originally he's supposed to be sitting on the little thing and playing the thing with his feet, but then like other people misinterpret it because of the way it's puppeteered. It looked like arms, and that's how they portrayed them in Star Wars Legends.
Admittedly, Battery, I can actually agree with that because I actually do like the way Max Rebo looks going by that description.
With like using his feet to play the thing.
Yeah, it makes him a lot
Yeah.
more funny looking and memorable.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. It makes it more interesting as an alien.
All I
design.
know is like
But
there's
then
that
in
one.
but then in like Boba Fett, they fucked it and went back to him having arms.
Yeah.
But
You
then
know-
again, it was a really bad looking suit for him.
Oh my god, I should make a bunch of like little ones with it.
Can
Oh,
I?
that'd be awful.
Yes, that's perfect. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna share something real spicy that I might just get executed in the street for. All
Do it.
right.
Do it.
Star Trek space battles are now better than Star Wars space battles.
The thing is with Star Star Trek space battles is they approach them differently than Star Wars space battles in that Star Trek space battles are more like Navy combat, whereas Star Wars space battles are more like air dogfights. And
Here's the thing. In the newer Star Treks, especially Strange New Worlds, but like I can say this about Picard, and this isn't that much of spoilers. We know that there's going to be space battles in any Star Trek, but
there's going to be space battles.
Whoa, right?
No, go on.
But the way that they're doing space combat, they're combining the ideas of aerial and naval combat. They're basically saying, what does it look like when you do naval combat in a completely 3D environment? And I appreciate that. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate the living daylights out of that because it's cool. It's cool to see these ships and they move with each other like you would expect very large ships that are like they're fast but they're so big that they look like they're going slowly, but you can get just a sense of scale as they're literally like spinning around each other. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, guys, y'all are
You know,
killing it. Y'all are
when
killing it.
when you get like really well planned out like choreography or battles like that, especially like the strategic kind, it really does show. Like Olive and I don't know how it happened, but we ended up watching some episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains together. And the thing
Is
is,
this the one with the cars and the backs?
no, that's 5Ds. Vrains is the one where there's a lot of VR stuff. The thing is with Vrains apparently was the hardest Yu-Gi-Oh series to plan out because they wanted the duels to be as like how like a real life intense card game would be. So it's some of the most complex. But the thing is, as a result, it kind of pays off because it feels intense. It feels more like interestingly choreographed. Like even the duels that are not necessarily involving the main characters are like, oh dang, that's really cool. So you get more instances of like those days when you just draw nothing good.
Yeah.
Which is like, like as someone who loves the card game, like I appreciate that. There's a character named Spectre, or who is a pretty cool villain overall, but whenever I see him in the show, it's like, oh, it's the guy who always has the best scenes, the best duels. So it's like I always get hyped to see him because it's like, oh, I'm in for a good time. I even picked up his deck because it's like, oh, it's really good.
Okay. Back on the subject of the Max Rebo costumes. Here's the original costume for comparison. Looks pretty good. You could probably, I mean, it's not a costume; it's more like a puppet.
Yeah.
But you can like sort of look at it and like, yeah, I can probably look at that and think that he's perhaps playing that with his feet because like, it's the way that the anatomy of the puppet's sculpted. It looks like it's clearly like a leg sort of structure, but then cut to the travesty that is his look in Boba Fett. I mean, look what they did to the poor guy. That does not look good.
Why did they smooth him?
They smoothed him.
They
Why
did
did
give
they
a
smooth
when it
him?
comes to Max
It
Rebo,
looks like
didn't
it doesn't look like a creature. It looks like a costume.
It
It
looks
is-
like they put a rubber band around his neck.
Where's it? Why does
They
he have
didn't.
arms?
They didn't like. It feels so much like
It
they've
looks like a
given up
last
on
second.
puppeteering.
No,
It
Which
feels
is
like they've
weird.
The
given up
sad
on
part is
puppeteering.
there is actually like good costumes and good like practical effects in this. It's just that Max Rebo in particular looks like shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
like,
here's the about to post the
I
render
mean,
of the fucking
they're
TBH
having
feature.
similar problems with like other like elements of costuming. And I know this because I've seen some people talking about it. Like there
if
are
you-
some
oh,
big
oh, wait.
issues with how shows are being costumed these days.
Oh wait, I think I know which example you're talking about. You're talking about like what's the name of that Cad Bane. Cad Bane, yeah. People have been complaining because of his chin.
It's not just about him though. It's not just about him. It's
I mean,
like
that's
this is
okay.
an
I know what you I know. It's just that Cad Bane is an example that comes to mind. Now that I
this
think
is an
about it.
industry-wide problem.
Oh, I see. So it's
Yeah.
not just Star Wars, it's just in general.
Yeah, it's in general. It's industry-wide. And it's like no one has the money to pursue like decent, like even half decent costumes anymore.
Which is weird because because like we see movies like Shin Godzilla and the like, or where they have like nowhere near like the costuming budget of a lot of these like shows or movies that are coming out from like big wigs like Disney, but the costumes in that are so incredibly well done that like
I mean, Shin Godzilla doesn't have costumes; it's all CG.
nope. Shin Godzilla is made with a CGI enhanced
No,
puppet.
no,
If you see
no,
like,
It's full
entirely
CG. It's full
Oh,
CG.
What?
They scrapped the puppet. They scrapped the
They
puppet.
scrapped the puppet.
Yeah, they scrapped the puppet because they didn't like the way it moved.
Really?
But yeah, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the only person to be under the impression that they used the thing.
Wow, that's surprising. Like the CGI is because normally with CGI they'd use the opportunity to make like bigger movements. Wow. I have been fooled.
You have been bamboozled.
You feel like a big dum dum now.
We've been speckle dwarfed.
And again, if you actually look back and look at Shin Godzilla, there are a few handful of shots where the CG does look a little bit wonky with how Shin Godzilla
Yeah,
moves.
like for example, there's a lot of shots where his tail is just as stiff as a board.
Yeah.
There's like this one shot where when he turns his head, there's one shot where like when he turns his head, his beam moves faster than his head.
I think
Ooh. Well, I mean,
uh
it depends on how that looks.
I think there are definitely cases where like I think as far as like costuming goes, I think honestly maybe they should go for like the Super Sentai / Power Rangers methods of like making costume characters where they don't have to have the most amount of movements, but they just gotta have like good designs. Like a good example is there's like a character named Lord Sledge that was created for Power Rangers, the American adaptation, and it's and considering Power Rangers is like is very low budget, it's a really good costume. Look at Silent Shitheads. Like that's a
wow.
Like that's a really good
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
Where did what go?
They and it
Where's
helps,
the save? Where's the save button?
and it
You know,
helps
click
that
render again.
I hate to say it, but they also knew another important thing for a lot of costumes is lighting. I feel like because Martin Scorsese talked about this.
Wait.
Martin Scorsese talked about this, but so many film studios nowadays are relying too much on natural lighting for movies, and where a lot of the times they look just
I know what's going on.
way too dark. You know what I mean?
Oh, also HD. HD is messing them up too. Because like if they do things in HD, all of the like flaws in their like costumes and stuff are very, very visible.
Yeah,
You know?
which is fair, but at the same time, I think there is a level where people are willing to accept. Like, again, it's not necessarily they don't have to be like the most immaculate detailed thing. They just gotta be very expressive.
All right,
like,
I posted I posted the autism creature render.
like for like Lord Zed from Power Rangers is not like I wouldn't classify as like the greatest effect ever, but it's such a cool design, and so like and like the actor inside is like giving such a great performance. It doesn't matter if it's like the most convincing effect, it's still a well done. And this was on like a low budget kids TV show. All right. Oh my god, Bench.
Is it disgusting?
Very.
I want to see this. Hold on. Where is it?
In Fart Academy.
All right.
I also posted attempt number 2
I'm
at
gonna see this.
Autism Creature.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we do?
No, that's awful. Oh, I hate it so much.
All right. Let's do the final run of
Oh,
Artists on Parade.
Can I get one more in?
Yes. What
Sorry.
do you know what you're drawing?
I'm doing another autism creature. I'm doing a set of autism creatures.
Lovely.
Oh.
I do find it fun. Actually, you know what is another show that had some like characters that were obviously like, rubber puppets, but like the puppets were like still like very unique and well done that it actually doesn't matter is there's this old kids science fiction show called Galador. And they have a surprising amount of puppetry on display. And I wanted to, and they're not like the most detailed thing, but detailed like designs ever. They're clearly like very much rubber suits, but like they're charmingly done. On like looking sun shitheads. Like those are some cool designs. And it's
I
for
like the little blue guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't they also make like Lego figures of him?
Lego co-produced the show.
That I did not know.
Yeah, so
it was Lego's first action figure set.
Yeah, so Galador was during the late 90s and a bit into the early 2000s. Lego tried to break into other media because outside of their usual train of toys. They made a line of girls dolls fused with Lego bricks called Belisara, I think is her name. Or no, those are the horse.
That's the unicorn fucking trading cards.
Lego fashion dolls. Yeah, Belisara's what are they called? Scala, that's it. They made a line of dolls that could utilize Lego pieces called Scalas. And they also did some clothing. They made Lego Baby called Primo.
Will make your dreams come true.
And then there's they tried out video games at that time with of course stuff like Legoland, Lego Island, all that. And Galador was one of them where they were tempted to make like action figures, and that also would have a TV show tie-in. And Galador is one of the biggest failures. And Galador remains one of the biggest failures in Lego history.
Wait, what the hell? Is that a two-headed man?
It's Walter.
Yeah. So Galador, the problem with Galador toys is that they're not very Lego. They're proper action figures where the gimmick was you could swap around the bits to swap around the pieces to for like swap around people's arms for like different actions and like, but they look
that's fairly Lego-like.
Yeah, but they're also, you look at them, they look kind of something off about them, and also
they look like Dollar Tree toys.
They do a bit, and
There's something oddly familiar about the components of the hairy thing, though.
And unfortunately, you couldn't use these things with other Lego toys. That you couldn't really. They are very much incompatible. And Galador was supposed to be a big thing. There was a TV show, there was the Lego line, there was a McDonald's toy line.
I've got my last little set of lads. Here it is in Fart Academy.
Nice. There was some online Flash games where sadly the Flash game is probably the best thing that came from Galador. And there was even a canceled video game tie-in, which weirdly got released because a company called Explosive Software, who published all sorts of budget PC game compilations in Europe, they re-released a bunch of Lego games, and lo and behold, they saw Galador in there and decided to release it, even though it wasn't finished. Which is a bit funny.
A choice.
Anyhow, so let's do Art on Parade. Here we go. All of the
other reindeer.
All right, here we go. First, we got Sirius's autism creatures with all the little ones.
Oh my god, the Feebles.
Just very proud.
Weirdly enough, Sirius is the second one this evening to draw a group of TBH creatures.
Yeah. All of them. Then we got Battery Spotlight, where
Thanks.
Battery kept mostly on model and then the arms and legs.
I couldn't be completely on model. I had to change a few things.
Yeah. Here's
It's completely on model. What are you talking about?
Here's mine.
Yeah, I remember when he has I remember where he has human arms and cricket legs and a mom tattoo.
Here's G's of Pajama Sam getting yelled at by the candy bar in Pajama Sam 3. You're going to healthy jail, healthy boy.
Just wait here until your trial next month, healthy boy.
Here's
It's almost time for dinner.
Patrick, where he combined every humongous character. Let's see if I can name it. Okay, I see Pajama Sam's hair, Spy Fox's mouth and mane. I see Pajama Sam's body. I see Freddy Fish's body. I see Spy Fox's body. I see I see. Oh my God! You even use Becky Brightly's sleeves for a body.
That's Becky Bright. Oh my gosh, that's who that is. That's the Stripes. No.
Pep's kept normal.
Hey, Autumn.
I see some red. That's probably Fatty Bear. Did you include any backyard baseball stuff on here?
I don't think so. I just included whatever I could find of the characters that I posted in that.
And I
to be
also
fair,
I also
there's
see
too many backyard baseball characters to combine.
I also
into
see
one.
I also see Buzzy the Knowledge Bug's wings.
Yes.
Fun fact about Ben Brightly, Becky Brightly's brother. He's voiced by G-Man's voice actor from Half-Life.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Yeah.
Did you call Half-Life High on Life?
No, I said Half-Life.
My name's G-Man. I beat my wife.
Anyway,
you said High on Life.
Half on Life. There we go.
My name is.
Okay. Okay, Jenny.
My name is Gordon Freeman. I beat my wife.
I would love if one of the guns from High on Life was just a gun shaped like the scientist's head, and it just said "scientist" quote.
You know, I really wish that the guns from High on Life took a couple notes from Gordon Freeman and just didn't fucking talk.
Okay. Next we got Next I got this doodle I made of the cheese, the best character on the show.
Better than both the salami and the bologna combined.
Finally, Mensch's autism creature. Oh my God.
We also have a few bonus sketches from
Actually
me and
horrifying. Like,
Yeah. I shared the bonus sketch.
I love it.
Oh wait. I don't think I shared your Mac. Oh, you did a Max Rebo. Let me add them. Oh, and Milkman. Yeah. Oh, and I also got to show Milkman and your sea urchin. Oh my God, there's a lot. You got a lot on stream.
Is that a sea urchin or is that an anemone?
Anemone.
It's an anemone.
That is a very adorable anemone.
Very cute.
Very cute. Next up for the cursed thing directly below it, I think.
Here's Milkman by Sirius. To quickly explain Milkman, he is
There's no explanation for Milkman.
No, like he is a super obscure character in Pajama Sam. He's a character in the in-universe Pajama Man comic books that Pajama Sam loves. And in fact, in Pajama Sam 4, which is otherwise the weakest, you can find trading cards of like the Pajama Man's roster of villains and heroes. And honestly,
is it really the weakest?
My milk
is it really considered the weakest?
Pajama Sam 4, Life is Rough. Yeah. That one is considered the weakest.
Oh no!
But at the same time, the trading cards you find are really cool because the art for them is done up like sort of 80s and 90s comic books, and they look really cool. And it's like, dang, I want to see it. I want to read a Pajama Man comic book starring all these.
This is the only image like actually for Milkman. I'm gonna post it in silent.
Yeah,
because it's like this is what I had to base it off of. This is the only thing that I have. That's the only
Yeah, like that.
That's
Yeah,
the only stuff. Outside of
And
that,
the milk
it's
man.
outside of the trading cards, it's this, which is not like they changed the designs midway through, basically. But I don't know. It's whatever.
yeah.
Like it's a very different design, so I'm struggling. I'm struggle busting over here.
What's the pajama
I'm
Sam where it's on where it's where it's just an on-rail shooter? Oh yeah, that's that's Pajama Man 5.
Fuck your mom.
Yes. And now so yeah, we
Pajama Sam 5.
there's no Pajama Sam 5. Fun fact though, actually, something cool
Wait, no,
about
didn't they have it was like Sock Mania or something, but that's an
they
arcade game, isn't
yeah,
it?
they did a couple arcade games. Another one they released that's kind of interesting. They released a like a Pajama Sam mini game compilation that was released right at the tail end of Humongous Entertainment. It's called like games you can play on any day. And what's interesting about it, not only is it super hard to find, like it is, but interestingly, if I remember, it's the only classic Humongous Entertainment game where the audio quality is actually recorded at a higher hertz rate, because where like it's hold on,
It's not. It's at a higher fidelity.
higher fidelity. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, meaning it sounds crisper than any other Humongous game, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that's like. Although I will say, that around that
most of the Humongous games existed prior to crisp technology.
Yeah, I will say though, you can definitely tell that around that time, Pamela Adlon, who's the voice of Pajama Sam, was doing well into Bobby Hill at that point, because Pajama Sam during that game sounds a lot like Bobby Hill at times.
Minus the accent.
Yeah. I had games to play. Holy shit, Pack Up, you did? That game was that game is insanely rare. Like hold on. I remember
What game is rare? What game is rare?
Pajama Sam's games to play on any day. That one is like
I have that on the Steam.
yeah.
I never played it, but
Steam is how a lot of people found out about it for the first time, but it was actually super rare when it first came out. So
yeah, I'll bet.
yeah, like so. All right. Now I need to find it. Best of luck. Anyhow, so that's it. That was
that was a fun stream, relatively.
Oh,
yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun
Despite
since I was
starting
not
a little
congested
rough,
this
you
time
managed
around,
to pick
'cause I
it
was
up
drinking
quite a
plenty of
bit
water.
Yeah.
over time.
So thank you everybody for joining. Have a
No problem.
good day.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
Bye.